Well, good morning. Good morning, top of the morning. Blessings upon you all. It's a pleasure to have you all here with me in the house of the Lord. I don't think the echo's on. Give me a second. Let me get that going. And we can't have church service without the echo. Unless it is on. In which case I'm a fool. Nope, not on. Good morning. Let me double check. Good morning. Blessings upon you. The good Lord has blessed us all with the sunny, hollow ground day, and we're going to take advantage of it. Okay? We're not going to waste the time we have here in the house of the Lord. Hallowed be thy grind. Seize the day, carpe diem, and all that stuff. Okay? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. As you file in, please hit the donation trays on either side of the aisles. As you hit the pews, the green screen's still downstairs. I wanted to do the whole shebang, the whole green screen thing where it's like my stupid floating head behind the thing, but no, couldn't be bothered. I was too busy watching the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Because much like hollowed grinds, we like fast cars around here. Good morning, Jake from Ohio State. How are you? This is my first live stream since moving back to the Tristate area. Indiana from Florida, hallowed be thy grind. Matthew Sawinski. Welcome home, my friend. Welcome home. Everybody welcome Brother Sawinski back into the free world. Welcome home. Happy to have you. Happy to have you. Very handsome for sure. You want to see something funny? I'm wearing gym shorts. I'm not putting, it's 100 million thousand degrees. The good Lord, all of the blessings he's given us, he's also blessed us with about 1,000-degree weather, fireball in the sun trying to destroy us all. So we will try to avoid being cooked to death through the power of prayer and through the power of slicey metal objects. Came for the knives, stayed for the blasphemy. Well, blessings upon you. Jesse Lee Pete, I got no pants. Okay, the echo can go away. I just wanted to do my blessing. Also, I turned down the pitch shift. So not down, but up. So it's closer to my real range. It just kind of knocks the shrill shriek off the top end of my voice. So, yeah, hey, we'll see how it goes. Michael Morgan, Jason Brown, how are you? Chris Wolf, good to see you. Mesa Wolf, Brian Dorn, Brandon G, Honey Bear, you sweet man, good to see you. Dave Likes Knives, how you doing, man? Wait a minute, Dave Likes Knives? Is that who I think it is? Stop. Everyone stop what they're doing. Is that who I think it is? Dave? Dave of Reddit, is that you? We thought you retired. Where are you, you son of a gun? Where are you? Oh, it's all one word. I should know, I'm subscribed. Hold the phone. It is Dave of Dave Likes Knives is in the house. Holy crap, dude. Welcome, man. You were like one of my first YouTube friends, and then you disappeared. You vanished, you know. Dave, everyone please, Khalsas and mustaches in the chat for Dave Likes Knives. He has blessed us this morning with his presence. Wow. Tinkly bells for Ian Coates as well. Hollow be thy grind and sharp be thy blade. Yes. I cannot believe Dave is in the house. I'm so happy to see you, man. Genuinely, this made my morning. Welcome, dude. Don't be a stranger, pal. Come back to us. Come back every Sunday morning for blessings and blasphemy alike. A deacon? I don't know, Dave. You can be an altar boy. If you want to be hold the big fancy candles and walk around. When I did my live stream about like channels that everybody should sub to, yours was one of them. Dave Likes Knives. But then in the process, I realized it's been 11 months since you did a video, dude. We miss you. Come back. Come back to us. I know Knife YouTube's kind of a drag. It's kind of very, very time consuming. But hey, I enjoyed your videos thoroughly. So everybody in the chat, go check out Dave Likes Knives. So there you go. Do that. Soon, buddy. Gotta have my dose of blasphemy. Yes. Yes. Very much so. I agree with that statement. So, as the description said, I did get a sunburn. I fell asleep. Yesterday was Kara's grandma's 90th birthday, which I didn't even know numbers went that high. That's just a big number. That's a big number. We didn't have candles in the cake because we didn't want to burn the house down. But I fell asleep in the backyard as everybody was kind of like leaving. And I kind of fell asleep in the shade, but the sun, as the sun does, moved. Actually, we moved. The sun just kind of does its thing. The earth rotated ever so slightly as I dozed off, and I woke up just like in it, just being fried like an ant under a magnifying glass. So yeah, that was a thing. I did get a nice good burn right on the top of my knees is always the worst. I got some wicked gnarly kind of hillbilly tan lines going on. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Maybe I'll crisp up. Be nice and crispy tan here in the next week or so. Who knows? We do have Jay Dizzle. What's up, man? Tim Obama Ninja. Good to see you. Good to see you. Klaus is in the house, baby. How you doing, Klaus? Chris McNair. Good day, parishioners. Nick Martino, of course. Javon, my dude. A to Z EDC. Jeff, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Jacob Everme, good to see you, man. Ed Harrison, as always, a pleasure. Aberdeen Blades. I'm just saying my hellos. We'll get into the news of the day. D-Metal, Courtney Knapp, Lord Almighty, you guys are all in here. Bluminati Ninja, dude, your stickers are looking sick. CVLT45, yes. Blasphemy and all that good stuff. We got Brandon G, good to see you. Slip Joint Joe, G-Ball at the In-Laws, Quinn Murdoch, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. We got Scooter, how you doing, Scooter? We got Kirk Visert. That's how you say that? Pretty sure? Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Who else we got? Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. It's always a pleasure. It's pure joy for me. And Willie B. How you doing, man? Cool. Well, I hope everybody's doing lovely. Louie, morning to you, sir. Dude, Top Dog stickers are sick. Yes. Yeah, dude. The second run we did were really cool. I keep saying we. The second run Kara did. I just forward emails. I gotta stop doing that. Kara does all the heavy lifting on the sticker thing. Hey, here's an email I got, sweetheart. Here you go. That's my job. Illuminati Ninja. 9 more and he's at 100 subs. Definitely check him out, dude. Check out the Ninja. He'll have some sick, nasty stickers when it's time for a giveaway. So, Tristash and Friends Lone Wolf, good to see ya. Welcome in. Sit right down. Grab your cup of coffee. Grab your cup of joe. And, we do have Khalsa mugs and mustache mugs available in the Teespring store. Mine are dirty because I use them a lot. I'm a hubby today. A priest, a hubby, a content creator. I do it all. Cole, what you flipping? Brandon G, let's just dive right into the news, shall we? This arrived Friday? Saturday, maybe? This is the Quist Vist. It's the one with the Q and the V right next to it. It's the Variant PE2 prototype in titanium. So it is just a stainless steel liner lock, and it has titanium scales, which is a cool way to make an affordable titanium knife. I dig it quite a lot. It's very heavy. I've never had one of his knives on the channel before. This is it, by the way. You guys can just, it's spelled like that. Quist. If anybody wants to give me a pronunciation in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. But it is the Variant PE2 titanium stonewash blade. So 14C, 28N, basically a full flat grind, a tiny flat up here. But we're not splitting hairs here. Come on. That's a full flat. Let's be honest. Nice tall flat grind. Nice kind of Warney-esque, sheep's footy, Warney thing going on. Really nice. Nice deep carry stamped stainless clip. Really nice. Screws are not flush. Again, this is a prototype, so I don't know if that's changing. A couple things. This did come from Brandon Thrasher, another channel you guys need to check out. Quist? I don't know that that's correct, Ian. What cologne do you use, Cole? Ooh, I saw Neves talking about cologne. I know he's a big cologne dude. First time I met Neves, he came out of the elevator. I filmed it in my, like, hunting for wild Neves vlog video. He came out of the elevator, and I was a good 10 feet away, and it was just like a wall. Just a wall of cologne, like a nuke went off in that escalator. I'm not complaining. He smelled fresher than a damn petunia, but it was overpowering. He didn't smell bad. I'll tell you that. He didn't smell bad. I use a company called Hawthorne. I have for a long time. Flat grind is hearsay. Hearsay! Overruled. But a company called Hawthorne, they basically custom tailor your 2 colognes. You get a work cologne and a play cologne, right? One for going out, one for going to work. And each one is based, you do a kind of questionnaire, like a 1-page questionnaire real quick. You click through it, really nice website, and it will create the perfect scent for work and play based on what you do for a living, what industry you work in. Do you work in an office? Do you work from home? Are you in a lot of meetings? Stuff like those kind of questions. And it even goes down to like, what do you eat for lunch usually? Do you eat lunch usually? Do you have breakfast? Are you a coffee drinker or do you drink energy drinks? Like, it goes pretty in depth. And then it creates the perfect scent for you. And the same thing for the play scent. It'll ask you, like, you know, if you're going out, what are you drinking? Are you drinking tequila, whiskey, beer? What do you drink when you go out? Are you a steakhouse kind of guy? Are you a taco joint kind of guy? It's really interesting, and it's given me, I've done 3 runs of it. It's given me 3 different sets each time. So 3 different pairs, and they've all been amazing, man. It's amazing. And it's cheap, like 2 full-size bottles of cologne for $60. That's crazy. That's really cheap, and they're great. Love them. So yeah, check it out. Check out Hawthorne. I wish they would sponsor me. That'd be sick. Yeah, here. Well, let me tell you about the Philip Quast, famous opera singer. Anybody? Any cultured folks in the chat? Probably not. It's an interesting design. I've always wanted to check one out. Like I said, 14C, 28N, good blade. A little bit of a smile on the blade right here at the choil. Pretty big one, actually. Hold on, let me zoom you in. Let me zoom in. Hi, how you doing? Right here, right there. Can you guys catch that? Are we catching that? Come on. Do I need to lighten you up? Why don't you lighten up? Lighten up. Little bit of a smile right here. That choil's just not quite deep enough. You're gonna go through that pretty quick. Again, prototype, not holding any of this. Wow, no, I'm really blown out. Not holding this against the knife. I played with Javon's when we were staying together for Blade Show, and it was great. No issues. This one also has a solid amount of detent lash. Like, you can see. Do you guys see the blade? Let me zoom you in again. Do you see the blade moving? Watch. You guys see that? Again, pass around knife. It's been abused by several other YouTubers. So my favorite scent is taco. Same. That's weird. Same. Front flipper works amazing. Oh, detent is insanely well dialed. Reverse flicks are great. Oh, that's the other issue. I'll get to it. Thumb flicks are amazing. Great for lefties because it does a liner lock. It's great. So this cutout is weird. This big square cutout. You kind of, if you choke back here, you put your index finger in there like a little trigger pull area. That feels great. That feels really nice. Your thumb lands right here on the jimping. It's good. Choked up, your kind of middle finger's in there, and it's kind of weird, but it's not horrible. It just feels awkward in certain positions. I don't know. My other issue, again, with this being a prototype, probably fixed, is this lock bar. Ooh, almost stabbed myself. This lock bar is aggressive. It's just like a thin-ass, pointy-ass piece of stainless. And because the detent is so stiff, like, it is, yeah. I mean, yeah, dude, you have to really want to close this knife. Access to it's great. You can get to it really easy, but once you do, you gotta, oh God, you gotta really mash it over, and it's just not comfortable at all. I would love to see like a little bit of kind of soft texturing on there. and maybe just smoothed out, rounded out a little bit. Because as it is, it's just kind of like a slightly chamfered piece of blade stock is what it feels like. It's not very comfortable at all. But, works great. Action's amazing. Cutting performance is solid. I had to touch up the blade a little bit during the unboxing. But once I did, literally two hits on a ceramic stone, done. Done. But really nice looking, really nice finish on the scales. I got no issues, man. Some minor gripes, but again, it's a prototype. I'm not holding it against it. Overall, the big kicker with these, and I'll pull them up real quick, is the price. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I love the Goodwood Festival of Speed. If you guys have never watched it on YouTube, it's live right now. It goes from Thursday to Sunday this time every year. It's just like the ultimate cool shit going around, going up a hill climb really, really fast. I love it. So here is their website. Allow me to shrinketh myself. Does he give a pronunciation how-to in here? No, Minnesota boy, eh? So the video pre-order update. Okay, show me the knife, bro. Show me the price. I want to see the knife. I don't want updates. Anybody want to just tell me how much these were? 150? No, dude, I thought they were less than that. Weren't they? Can I not even see them? Hold on. Hold on. Variant PE2. $69 on Urban EDC Supply. Jeff, I see you in there. So they had them for $69. Great price. Love that price. Ooh. Is this the McMurtry? Are they going to break the record, dude? This McMurtry fan car is unreal. Sorry, hold on. Bear with me. This thing's so fast. You guys can't see what I'm seeing, but it's unreal. They've already broken the world record up the hill climb. They broke it yesterday, but it was unofficial. So if they break it on this run... Oh, God, that's so scary. If they break it on this run, he officially holds the record. That's been in place since 1999 or some shit. World record. He broke it twice, back to back. That car's unreal. Jesus. But yeah, $69 for these, man. Crazy. Crazy. And if, again, this has its little niggles, but nothing crazy. Even like as is, with like a little bit of detent lash and kind of a stiff lock bar, $69? This is amazing. Sold out, of course. There will be more. Don't worry. I promise you there will be more. So if you didn't get in on the pre-order or anything like that, don't fret. We'll pull up his Instagram. I want to show you guys this car. It's ridiculous. McMurtry Spearling. It looks like a Batmobile. Look at this thing. This is what they just broke the record in. Look at this. Look how tiny it is. Look, this man is my size. I am not a large man. That's crazy, dude. I want one of these. I'm saving my money. So it's like that old Chaparral car. It has a fan underneath that sucks air up and out the ass end. So it creates thrust backwards and it sucks the car to the tarmac. It's crazy. Witchcraft. Anyway, they just broke the world record with it, like just now, live. Pretty cool. But yeah, dude, this thing's impressive. It impressed me. Also, check out Brandon Thrasher on the YouTubes. He's hanging out in his garage, per usual. Gonzo, how you doing, man? Butch Cassidy listening in while deciding which knife I want to use to clean these 40 or so fish I caught yesterday. Might have to buy a new one just for cleaning the fish. What's a good folding fillet knife, man? I mean, the best tool for that job is always going to be a fillet knife, right? They make those because they are just wafer thin and the blade has a lot of flex in it, so you can kind of cup it and go, you know what I mean? Filleting a fish, Spidey chef, but I don't know if that kind of belly is good for filleting the fish. I'm trying to think, like, what's the thinnest knife I have? What would be the best fillet knife? What is the best fillet knife that isn't a fillet knife? Anybody know? OCD for EDC in the house. Gotta tell you, man, that blue goo's holding up like a damn treat. Everybody be sure to get some blue goo when it's back in stock, if it isn't already. This stuff's great. If you have knives on washers and you want the action to be better, dude, you'd be hard pressed to do better than that. You can go pay $10 for a little pea shooter bottle for Chris Reeves's lube, but this stuff's better and it's cheaper, you know what I mean? I have a special package on my way from Nick Martino. That sounds hot. I'm into that. An Opinel, I don't know. It's kind of like Opinels are kind of like chisel ground. You know what I mean? Like you have a much bigger edge bevel on one side than you do the other. It's not like a true chisel grind, but it's, you know what I mean? Honestly, yes, the thinnest, sliciest knife I own, without question, is the Transparent Knives Blade Swapped Benchmade 940. Like, without question. This thing's just so thin behind the edge. It's just so crazy sharp. It doesn't make sense. Like, how I want to know how far out the knife industry is from making a blade this good on a production knife. Is it possible? I don't know. CEO for filleting. What's the grind on a CEO? I don't know. Is the CEO that thin? I've never had one. I'm also thinking something that's like crazy rust proof. So this maybe, if you laid back that edge, maybe. But again, a lot of belly. I feel like it's not good for fillet work. The Spidey Chef, same deal with the belly, but it is good and thin, good and slicey, so I don't know. My custom mustache version, obviously. I use it all the time. Look at the blade. That's so gross. Ugh. I need to clean that boy up. Use your knives, folks. It's okay. Look at that. Look how gross that is. And did you see my freaking, from my oil change? Look at all the shit on that blade. Focus. Gross. This is a good one. Ooh, the smock might be a good one too, now that I'm looking at it. Maybe not the M4 version of the smock, but that's a very good kind of fillet blade shape, you know what I mean? Real crazy thin hollow grind, just shave it off. What? My mustache is in my mouth. I don't like it. Yeah, for sure. I honestly, I would avoid anything with bearings. If you're gonna be filleting, if you're doing any kind of filleting. So yeah, I mean, it kind of whittles things down, doesn't it? Yeah, I mean, shit. I'd say just buy a fillet knife. Do they make folding fillet knives? I don't know. Kite fin? Yeah, dude. Yeah. Kite fin's a good one. Nice hollow grind on that thing. Maybe the Yo Jumbo. Nice hollow grind. You know, I need to send this to Shane. I keep forgetting. Shane, if you're watching, I'm sorry. Maybe the Yo Jumbo. It's running on washers. Easy to clean. Just hose her out. This one is S30V, but that's whatever. It's enough rust resistance to get the job done as long as you hose her off. Very grippy, textured handle, so you're not going to lose it. You're not going to drop it in the lake. You're not going to drop it in the river. You know what I mean? I don't know. The Yo Jumbo might be the one. It's a little ridiculous. It's a little big for the tackle box, maybe, but whatever. Might work, you know, it might work. Yeah, I don't know that I have any other options, man. Yeah, I used to be into that kind of, kind of gentleman's carry aesthetic, and I really have gotten away from that in recent months. In the beginning of my collecting, that's what I was like all about, were those kind of real thin, classy, like this. This was the first Rayot I ever bought. It's the Rayot Bushido. Sadly discontinued now, but you know, nice thin M390 blade, carbon fiber, titanium liner lock. Still got blade play, can't fix it. Up and down blade play, no less. It's because it's got internal stops, but they're so tiny. I've had this thing apart 1,000 times trying to fix it, and I just haven't been able to. I just think that I need to do something, like file down the lock bar here a little bit, just put a little grip to it, texture to it, maybe that'll stop it, but it was a lot of money and you can't buy them anymore, so I don't want to ruin it. But I was really into this kind of aesthetic for a long time. Same deal with the Raptor. Love that kind of look. Some of my early budget knives. Where are they? Look. Yep, that one. That and Raptor. That one. Yes. Kind of some of my earlier budget knives, I guess. I feel like I'm missing some. I don't know where they're at. Some of my earlier budget knives, like one of my first ever Civivis was the X-Arc. I still love this. This is still kind of one of my all-time favorite, just little, thin, simple gentleman carry front flippers. And it's mainly because of that blade. Yeah, it's D2, but that's a 2-year-old knife. Do you see any rust on that? No. Scratches, maybe, but no rust. D2, nice belt satin hollow grind. This thing's crazy. Action's great. Cutting performance is unreal. I still love that thing. This was one of the first artisans I ever bought, was the Brass Shark from, this was a Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive. But this kind of aesthetic, man, I was really into. And then this was the first knife I ever bought in S35VN. And it was my first frame lock. It's Defcon knives. It's a jungle knife JK5311P. But this kind of long, slender aesthetic where the blade disappears into the handle. I was into that, man. I was really into that. This thing, I got this for like 70 bucks. Full titanium. Look at all the micro milling on those handles. Look at that. Purple anodized for some reason. S35VN. Decent heat treat on it. This one I bought off of Love Them Knives, so it has the little dimple right here. Do you see the little dimple in there? Let me zoom in. Because he did the HRC testing on it right there. It's hard to see. And apparently it had a decent heat treat on it, and it is real S35VN. So there you go. That's a thing. But yeah, I loved that, and then I kind of got away from it, you know? I don't know what happened. I just wanted, honestly, Warncliffe's happened. I do know what happened. I was obsessed with all of those, and then this happened, and it was game over. The long, slender, kind of skinny gentleman's carry. I said, move aside, baby. I need a big old fat chonker in my life. So the Warnies took over after this. Also, scales from Original Goat. Check them out. These things are sick. I would love to see them do a run for the Yojumbo. Makes such a good noise. Ka-chunk. The Defcon is on blowout. Well, let's go look and see. It's honestly a solid knife. For 90 though? I don't know. If it's your first kind of S35VN experience, whatever. And you want something in titanium, why not? Defcon, baby. Yeah, Defcon is kind of an AliExpress brand. We did check out their booth at Blade Show, and they had, I mean, to be honest, I forget who it was saying you didn't check out any, that was the first video of yours I saw. No shit, which one? I just showed off a lot of knives. Was it the X-Arc or the Bushido? I don't remember. But the DEF CON table was like a flea market knife table. It was so funny. But they had some really nice stuff just kind of thrown around. Some of their shit's weird, but they make crazy stuff. And I don't really see much in their lineup that I look at and I'm like, wow, that's a clone. Because all their shit's so insane. Oh, the Bushido was the first one? Hell yeah, dude. Oh, many, many moons ago. How things have changed. Love Them Knives has done a lot of videos on the DEF CON knives and the jungle knives and all that stuff. Let me do that. Well, I want to see some for sale, maybe? Amazon's probably the place to go. Here. Tiny me. This one, I played with this thing. That seemed like a lot, the Peregrine, but it's crazy. It's wild. Oh, dude. Talk about flea market knives. Smith & Wesson Special, baby. Oh, I had one. That was one of my first, like, single blade folding knives. Was a Smith & Wesson, it was a Tonto. It had speed holes in it. Black on black. Pretty sure it was like 8 CR maybe. Yes, that's another piece of news we need to discuss before we go down this DEF CON rabbit hole. But yeah, like stuff like the, whatever that is and whatever this is, 90 bucks, really nice. It's like this, like holy shit. Carbon fiber inlays, or overlays, whatever lays. They do wild stuff. I played with this one at Blade Show. They're all really well made, the high-end stuff. I was looking for the Chavez Ultramar Sangre Street. I know Knife Center posted that it was coming. Somebody told me. One of y'all. CPM maybe? He was freaking out about it. But the Sangre. Where is it? You dirty sons of guns. Did they remove it? There it is. There. I posted it on my story too. The Street. Bruh. It's coming back. It's making a return. So sick. Love this knife. It is returning. What does it say? June 28th. What's the date now? The 26th. So Tuesday? Tuesday. The Warney Chavez, baby, is coming back. Sweet knife, my only gripe with it. Well, at least on mine. Mine's old. It has the old style pointy skull clip. And this thing hurts. It digs into you. They've replaced that, obviously, with the more rounded clip that's a lot more comfortable. This works fine, but it's just when you're playing with it, your finger rests right there and it stabs you. This thing's so good. I did put quick studs on mine. I do want to get real thumb studs installed if possible, if there's enough room. It's just awful tight. But detent's great. Action is unreal. Cutting performance is crazy, even though it's buck wild thick blade stock and not like the craziest grind on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, Nick, it needs studs. I'll probably hit up the modders or Rocky Top Customs. Maybe he'll slap some studs in there for me. But yeah, a sweet knife, you know. I do like those versions a lot better. This, again, this is the old one, and it had this kind of, like, shirt button, the 3-screw inlay on the one side in carbon fiber. It just looks kind of weird. It looks like a, I don't know, like when you put rocks on a snowman to make him look like he's wearing a shirt. I don't know. It's weird. I still love this knife. I chased it for a long time. I got lucky on it. And now, of course, you know, a few months later, they're bringing her back. Does that mean I'm an influencer? Is that what this means? Timabama Ninja, you are a stud, dude. Don't let anybody tell you different. Ooh. Luke Cole just picked up an X-Arc. I'm telling you, dude. I love the X-Arc. Let me tell you, dude. Let me tell you, dude. I love that X-Arc. Are the X-Arcs still, like, in production? Hello? Mom? I feel like I went looking for him not too long ago. Oh, sure enough. 49 bucks, bro. It's like the best deal in their lineup. I love the X-Arc. It's great. Honestly, the Chronic, if you like traditional flippers more than front flippers, go with the Chronic. They're like the same knife. This is kind of cool. I dig this. When did this happen? Did anybody want to tell me that? I really don't. I'm terrible. I don't keep up with Civivi. I used to. I don't really keep up with them anymore, but why do I like this? Why do I like this? Nitro V, meh. 3-inch blade, 3.2-inch blade anyway. Full size, full flat, front flipper on, go away. On bearings, I'm assuming. Is it a double front flipper? You can front flip the tool? Timabama loves the Chronic, baby. Knife Eclectic, Marty, we were just showing off your beautiful scales. This is kind of sick. Why I like this a lot. I don't like the jade. Green? I like that. Green micarta? Bro. Yeah, dude. Oh, G10. Looks like micarta, though. Why do I like this? It doesn't look like a locking knife? Oh, you know, you might be right there, pal. You might be right. Running on bearings. Front flipper opener. You son of a gun! Just tell me if the damn thing has a lock on her. Just shaving bamboo over there, pal. I don't know. What is that right there? This little piece of jimping. That looks like a liner on one side. For fuck's sakes. Do I really have to go to... there's a liner lock to secure the blade. Thank you, Amazon comment reviews, people. Thank you. I kind of dig that. I kind of really dig that. Bottle opener, little cutter, which, I mean, honestly, everything on this is useless. I just like the idea of it. But, you know, a flathead, bottle opener, little hex things, sure. I'll never use that, but read your text log, Cole. Crit is hella gimmicky. Maybe. That multi-tool Civivi was going to be my one and only, but dang, it's thick. Oh, yeah, okay. I believe it. I mean, they basically took two X-Arcs and slapped them together. So, yeah, I get it. I totally get that. And it's pretty annoying in pocket. I believe that. Okay. Seems like a handy tool, though, for sure. Royal Schmurda, also, how you doing? Yeah, Jesse Lee, for sure. I'm pumped. I'm pumped. They're just not showing up yet. But this is showing up. I forgot I had this tab open. Another breaking news. This just in. This just in. The immunity is finally showing up. But it's a pre-order. This is also microscopic. Yes, at White Mountain Knives, Tristate 10, 10% off. You know it, man. You know it. I played with it at Blade Show, both of them. The auto's pretty cool. Honestly, the little mini auto is pretty sick. And it kind of makes me okay with the size. You know, I love... Come here, buddy. Come here. I love this little thing. But it's about this size. It is Runt 5 size. It's a little pea shooter, dude. It's thinner. It's not quite as chonky as the Runt 5, but the full immunity is Runt 5 sized. It's a little guy. But sweet little blade on it. I'm kind of torn, you know, because the action is very lackluster because of how small the blade is and because of how light it is. There's just no weight behind it. And especially on Benchmade's axis lock, if you don't have any weight on your blade, the action's gonna be kind of doo-doo. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's why I love the Super Freak so much, is because that blade's so heavy, it just, you know, as long as you're holding on to the lock, it just drops for the most part. But if you take that blade weight away, it all of a sudden just doesn't really work. Like on this, because his blade is so thin and so light, like, yeah, it drops, but if I'm pulling the lock down, Lock is still disengaged. There you go. Right? If you don't have enough weight behind it, you got to give it the old flickaroony, which is fine. Yeah, this is the one I have up right now is the manual version. It is just microscopic, dude. I don't know why they decided to make it so small. But whatever, you know. Waiting on the bailout. Oh, and I keep buying other knives. Yeah, story of my life, dude. Really cool though. I don't hate it, but definitely Tuesday, if you guys are interested, stay on the prowl, stay on the lookout. Stay on the lookout. They'll be coming. They'll be coming around. But yeah, this is sick. Pretty cool. While we're here. Some other things I wanted to discuss. We do have something to open. I might do like an actual unboxing for it. I need one more video for next week. What else, dude? Something else. I had updates for you. I had other things. Oh, I want to do a pocket check. That's for damn sure. We haven't done one of those yet. I'm carrying a lot. I got to go over my new rivals first. So let's do that. Let's do some new rivals because we got some hot and spicy, fresh new stuff. First and foremost, look what came on Wednesday. On Tuesday, I was bitching and moaning that this was taking so long to ship from Crane's Cutlery, and then just showed up the next day without any shipping. I never got a "your item is shipped" notification, not once. And then next thing I know, it was in the mailbox. Isn't that weird how that works? But this thing is sick. I love the size. Come on, focus up now. It's a great size. Like, it is smaller than I expected, but in the best way possible. Like, you can get a full 4-finger on it. This is the Maverick, by the way. This is the Rayot-made CK Knifeworks Maverick S. This is the Crane's Cutlery exclusive Zerk pivot collars, Zerk thumb studs, and a Zerk clip, which I have already scratched. So there's that. Sinister, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. Is that natural micarta? Yeah, it looks, look, if I do this, let me do this, watch this. That's what it really looks like. Is that less red for you? It is a good kind of bright orangey color for sure. But it's not like red. Good, it's really nice natural micarta. Not the best texturing in the world on it. Not even fresh out of the box. But really nice backspacer. I thought this was Zerk as well, but this is titanium coated of some kind to match the Zerk. But M390, hollow ground, sheep's foot blade on there. Beautiful belt satin. Nice, thin, and slicey, dude. I'm a big fan. Liner lock, I also didn't know it was a liner lock. I just like the way it looked. All right, now I have to fix this because I look like a ghost. There we go. I look like a damn ghost. Detent's killer. It's still got the stock bearings in there. I do want to play around with it. I'll probably put some skiffs in there at some point. Honey Bear, you mean it? Ooh, God, I scratched the collar really bad too. So, on Thursday, a car broke down on the exit ramp right here next to my house. And I was coming home from work. And this was in my pocket. And nobody, line of traffic, right? Right next to this poor couple. Nobody's helping them. That off-ramp coming off the highway is like a 30-degree slope, and they're pushing a full-size Hyundai SUV up this slope, all by themselves. A couple, probably my age, mid-20s maybe, trying to push this car up this hill. Nobody is helping them. So I block the lane in my car, dressed like this, 100 degrees outside. I'm in full dress slacks and a nice button-up. And I hop out of my car, put the flashers on, block the lane, and help this poor couple. I'm not a big ball of muscle, right? So I help them push this car up. And of course, as soon as I get out of my car to help, all of a sudden, here come a bunch of hillbillies like, let's get this son of a bitch up there, woo, you know? But where were they before? Why, you know? All those people sitting there and watching, nobody was helping. So we got it up the hill, and in the process, this fell out of my pocket, and I stepped on it while pushing a car. So all things considered, very minimal damage for being launched onto concrete and then stepped on and kicked. But hey, whatever. Whoa, everyday city carry, my boy Ray. Love you, bro. Have a great live. About to go on a date with that hot, strong gal. Khalsa's in the chat for our boy Ray. If you don't already, sub to his channel. Both channels. He's got a podcast channel that I appear on a lot, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, dude, nobody was gonna help these people. I knew it for a fact that nobody was gonna help these people. I just couldn't believe 100 cars sat there in the air condition and watched while these people would push 1 foot forward and the car would roll 2 feet back. It was hard to watch, so. Well, Mason, it's stupid. It was dumb. It was dumb that nobody was gonna help, so I did. I also, in the process, dropped this, kicked it. In the process, I tore a muscle in my ass cheek. I screwed up one of my glutes, my gluteus maximus muscles, and it still hurts, dude. It's like a permanent Charlie horse on my rump. It's no good. But the point is, this is sick. The Maverick S is really sick. These are gone for now. I believe I know he's doing some changes and he's doing another run soon. My only real gripes, that clip is kind of a pain. It's been tearing up my pants. It's only been a few days. There's just, hold on, let me close it. There's not a ton of clearance, man. Do you see how tight that is? To be fair, I took this off and I kind of had to bend it down because it was clicking. But now that I've done that, it's got like too much tension and not, oh, dude, not enough. It's just so tight. I don't know if that has to do with it being zirconium or what. I don't know, but it's a stiff one, man. And it's been ripping up my pants pretty good. Luckily, it's small enough, you can kind of just slip this into your, like, coin pocket, you know what I mean, your fifth pocket, and it works fine. Well, funny, Jake, right after that, I had to go to the grocery store, I had to go to Kroger, and this, like, 90-plus-year-old lady, old black lady, was trying to cross the street, and our Kroger is just, our grocery store is just never-ending. So I had to, like, help this old lady across the street immediately after pushing this car up. I felt like a superhero. I came home to Kara. Kara thought I did a bunch of coke because I was so pumped up. I was like, I'm a fucking superhero. I saved 2 people today. Saved their lives. Yeah, dude, Marty, this has no give at all, man. I feel like I would have rather this be titanium and then the backspacer be Zerk on this particular variant. How have I never heard that name Kara before? The 2 Knife Bros married Karas. Yeah, dude. Good women. What are you gonna do? I like Zerk, but it does scratch easy. Yeah, man. To be fair, I told you I dropped it, stepped on it, and kicked it on concrete in 100-degree weather. So, oh, like I said, it's not that bad. Like, this is the worst of it, is right here on the collar. Oh yeah, you see the scratches on the collar? This knife's 3 days old. Do you see those? Oof. Did a number on them. Also screwed up the Zerk thumb stud there too. But whatever. It was worth it. They needed help. I feel them folks pain. A few weeks ago when I got the stand stuck in the mud, asshats and pickups pulled up, seen me stuck, then backed up and turned around in trucks. Yeah. It happens all the time. And I live in like a pretty major city. It happens all the time here. Like where I grew up, if somebody was broken down on the side of the road, up in Lebanon, dude, you stopped. You stopped because chances are you knew them, you know? But even here, you know, I'm kind of dumb. So if you in the future, thank you, Bluminati, by the way. You're a sweet man. If I had seen you, bub, I would have got out there in my dress clothes. I would have pulled you out of the mud myself. He-Man style. Slap a rope around her and pull her out. Hello from Oregon. I'm assuming you mean Oregon. Oregon? Oregon? Hello from my organs. Uh-oh. Jamie, what have you done? How have I never... Is it regional? Aunt? No. Oh, you've literally never met anyone named Kara before? That is weird. That's a pretty common name. It's not that uncommon. Joe Isabella, welcome in. Jamie. Yes, Jake, you did hear a confession. You really did. The ProTech S&G clip gives you issues? So on the PT, it's their old style deep carry, dude. I love this clip. It's the perfect clip. I'm so sorry. But thank you, Bluminati. And somebody, anyone ever stripped the color off Mokutai? Thinking about doing it on my Nimble X pocket clip and backspacer. Why? What does it look like underneath all that color? Is it just metal? In 100-degree weather, I like that you being hot accounts for some of that damage. Yes. Yes. I honestly don't know how it came out of my... Honestly, I think it's because I wasn't using the clip. I just had it in my... loosely in my pocket. But, yeah. We got them up the hill. It was a nightmare, dude. Pushing a full-size SUV up a 30-degree slope when it's 100 plus is miserable. Not a Kara in the world. I know a few Karas with a C. I went to high school with like 2 Karas with a C. Hell yeah, G-Ball. Dude, use it, man. Use it, dog. Oh, the S&G has a Strider clip. Ouch. Yikes. That's a shortcoming. Yeah, dude, the PT, and it's textured, but they give you this flat landing zone so you don't tear up your pants. Can you guys see that? Ratcher? See that nice little flat oval they've cut out? Focus. This pocket clip's too big for this knife, but it works really well. Love this little thing. I keep forgetting to review it. I probably will sell it once I do review it, but only because I never carry it. I love all my ProTechs. It's hard to sell them, but I sold my first ever my Newport. Was my second ever ProTech. I sold it to Marty. I hope he loves it. There was somebody looking for that trade yesterday on Knife Swap. What trade? So that's new arrival number 1. We already talked about this new arrival. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. This thing is really cool. If you guys see one, these were going for like, what, 380? Don't overpay on the secondary. There are more coming. But if you see one around 380, between 350 and 380, and you like the way this looks, dude, oh, you will love the way this thing performs. Mine did have a little bit of lock stick. It still kind of does, but it's not too bad. The detent's so good that I don't care. Very easy to tear down too. I'll probably put skips in it today while I'm farting around. What else? Ooh, this came, dude. I finally caved and bought a fancy bit driver. I bought a fancy bit driver. It's about as basic a fancy focus. It's too shiny. My camera's like, it's too shiny. I can't focus on it. This is from Scout Leather Co. Hold on. Scout Leather Co. Maybe? The Beard of Doom. What's up, man? The Beard of Doom, by the way, figured out that you can leave a tip on regular YouTube uploads. So if I have a video that you really like, he's tipped $2 on the past 2 unboxings where I like severely injured myself. He said for more band-aids. Both times. But you can tip now. You can just like leave a donation in the comment section. It's pretty cool. Yes, so this is from Scout Leather Co. Scout Leather Co. I bought one of their scratch indents for $30. This is brass, solid brass. This is literally a skateboard bearing. But I prefer something I can spin in hand while applying pressure. I just don't love this. As well as this works, it's just awkward. Like I use this for like a non-pivot or a I'm having a stroke. Captive pivot, a non-captive pivot. So I'll hold one side, now I can spin with this one. But this is nice, good weight to it, nice knurling on it, dude. $40, man. And yes, I actually have one on order. I forget where I bought it from, dude. Products? but I got one of their scratch and dents. These are usually 65 and 85, but I bought one of these. I think 45, is that the one I bought? Wabi Sabi? Yeah, all sales are final. It's because these are like scratch and dents, apparently. I don't know why. But they still have the brass in stock, so if you're interested, 45 bucks, dude. These are really nice. If you already have like a nice Weeah bit set, just what that takes, just regular old 1/4-inch hex bits. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Scout Leather Co. Scout Leather Co. I like it. And it fits in my little stand, and I just love it. I just love it. Other new arrivals. Were there any more? Talked about the Maverick. Talked about the Quist. The 6mm bearings that I thought disappeared in the mail did arrive. The mailman's just a fool. Mailman, if you're watching, you're not a fool. Please be nice to me. Patina must be earned. Yeah, I just got that. I literally haven't even had to like disassemble a knife. Honestly, what I use for disassembly, 9 times out of 10, I shit you not, because it's always in my pocket. Let me just get into my fanny pack real quick. Too many pockets in my fanny pack. Is this? Dude, I use this all the time for disassemblies. My space bar from Arcane Design. It's because it's just always, it's usually in my shirt pocket. That's where I keep it. It just looks like a, you know, just looks like a pen. It fits in the pocket better than most pens. But these little mini Weeah bits are great. It comes with a T6 and a T8 in there. Like, I sat at my desk the other day at work at lunch, and I was farting around with this because I wanted to take it apart and clean it. I keep lube. I usually keep these at my desk at work. That I picked up at Blade Show, the gunny juice stuff. So if I need to lube something up while I'm at the office, I can do it. I'm such a nerd. Oh God. The CRKT, I believe it's in stock now on Amazon. There should be a link in the description to that bit driver. Uh-oh, no. What have I done? I've broken it. I've broken the internet. Shrinketh? Thank you. Excuse me. The Zon, baby. Where is it? Boom! There you go. I'll pop this in the comments right now. Price is not $26 anymore, but it does, I believe it comes with, yeah, includes 6 Torx bits, which is excellent. So, let me do this. Oh God, what have I done? Oh dear. Hold on, bear with me. I'm gonna pop this in the chat for you if anybody's interested. Maybe. Boop. I would like to see the baby, the chat. Stop. We don't want that. Here you go. CRKT bit driver. Boop. There you go. You welcome. Also, if you use that link, it helps the channel. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Everybody feels good. Isn't that nice? You'll be 80 before you even see a touch of blue earnings it. Oh, you talking about the brass? Dude, I gotta tell you, I mean, the brass on this patinaed really well. This, this was the Blade Show, like, prototypes that they had with the hand mirror finish blade on it, which is just gorgeous. But this is that Alumabron stuff. This patinaed really well. That's what, inside you can kind of see what it used to look like in there. Kara hates that smell, by the way. The smell of, like, pennies. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, that link's in the chat. It's a pretty sweet little deal. I dig it. You know what? I'm gonna put that in my cart, because that'll probably, I'll cancel the other order, because this will probably get here sooner. Right? God bless Amazon, you know? Thanks, Jeff Bezos. 26 bucks. Where's good old Pep? Pep's, we were having issues with the AC yesterday and the day before. So we shut it off overnight, and we put the window unit. We have a window unit because this house is so tall that, like, even with the central AC cooking at all times, it gets so hot. We're on the 3rd floor, so there's the basement, the main floor, the 3rd floor, and then the attic. So all 4 floors are finished, right? Like finished living areas. So we put the window unit in here because we've been having AC issues in the bedroom. So Pep's like on a chair right in front of the AC unit, just getting blasted with cold air. He's smart boy, that child of mine, I tell you what. So I needed to do a pocket check. I said that earlier, but then I didn't see any. Whoa, doing something kind for somebody. Zach Stuff. Zach, you sweet man. Zach, we were just talking about the Benchmade Immunity. It's up on Knife Center's site for pre-order right now. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I love the space bar. I love it. It's my only pry bar. It's my only pry tool. And I need to talk to Israel. And honestly, anybody. I want to talk to Joe Severo, too. My parents own a manufacturing company. And we're trying to do like a test run of, we talked about this on Tuesday. We're doing a test run to see if the cost of revenue makes sense, right? If we can do it. If we can do, let's say we're doing a batch of 250 knives and we do the handles, the clips, the backspacers, all in titanium, right? And then we do the blades as well out of whatever steel. We have a supplier for the blade steel already. For literally any blade steel. It's pretty crazy. And we do the blanks. We would have to send them out for heat treat and final grind. And then, you know, get them back for final assembly. We would send them out to an American company. But if we did everything in-house, cost of materials and cost of heat treat, cost of grinding from a third-party company, revenue on a batch of 250 knives at $250 a piece. Revenue after all of that cost, including material cost, is like $35,000 for the machine shop. And that's a $250 American-made knife. So the final sales price would probably be $350. But if you could get any knife you wanted American-made for $350, $400, you'd probably buy it. I know I would if we had more options in that price range for like really nice high-end American-made knives. I don't know. I think the market's there. I just got to convince them. But in the meantime, stuff like this, dude, stuff like this, we could manufacture these by the thousands in America with American materials for the same price. For the same price that they're doing these. I did the math on materials, hours, and tooling. We can fucking do this stuff. American made. So if you or anyone you know makes even like crazy shit like this, we can totally do this. American made. We can totally do this. Israel, I'll give you a call, pal. Joe Vero, I'll give you a call, dude. So easy. It's crazy to me that stuff like this isn't more sourced in America, especially stuff like this, because this is so easy. There's no wrong way to do it. Your tolerances don't really matter. It is just a pry bar after all, right? So it's like, what are we doing? It's just a chunk of titanium with a little magnet screwed in. Let's do it. You guys would do that. 400 American is 800 in China. I don't, sure, man. Vera Axon, Baby Banner, Lynch Pry. Yeah, dude. What up? I picked up just an EDC. Picked up a Jaeger this week. Dude, congrats. Love mine. I gotta tell you, I put the stock bearings back in because I put the 1/4-inch bearings in, speaking of Arcane, in this behemoth that the unboxing went live on yesterday. So the 1/4-inch skiffs are in this. And I put the stock bearings back in this, and the action's better than with the skiffs. I gotta tell you, dude, this thing just kind of drops. Pretty good. Love this thing. I just love the way it looks. Jojo Vero. Yeah, you guys would do that. All handmade in the USA. Teal Designs has some awesome pocket pry drivers. Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm saying like these designers that are going to OEMs, these popular up and coming, you know, designers that are going to overseas OEMs. I think they just need to ask local machine shops. Just call a local machine shop. They're everywhere. They're all over the place, right? Yeah, I scored a nimble like sheep's foot, Blackwatch, and bronze hardware yesterday. Will be, congrats. Yes, that drop was yesterday. Mine should be here tomorrow. I believe. I got one of the reverse tuxedos. Whoop, whoop. Just cuz with the sheep's foot. Joe, for sure, but yeah, I mean, we talked about it in length on Tuesday's stream. You know, there are certain designs that might just be too much, too intricate for us to do affordably, unless the batch is just massive, right? But yeah, Nick Martino, there's a huge, huge misconception about American manufacturing. And honestly, our turnaround time on 250 to 500 knives would probably be half of what Rayot's turnaround time is right now. Half. What are they doing? 6 to 8 months? We'd probably at most be at 3 or 4 months. So, and for like the same price and American made. What are we doing? What are we doing here, folks? Huh? What are we doing? There are tons, I mean, OG scales, like they have the machining ability. M3, we talked about M3, they're doing American OEM work, amazing. We just need more kind of medium-sized shops like my parents, 8 and 10 man crew with a dozen or so machines, you know, allocate 2 machines to knives, 2 machines, 1 guy to knives. And we can do batches of 250, 500. We can pump those out constantly. So, a little food for thought. American manufacturing isn't dead. It's here. You just gotta find it. You just gotta find it. You just gotta find it, folks. Skiff needs to be broken. Yeah. Bearing track needs realigned. Yeah, for sure. They work great in this. The bearings were fine in this before. But I've noticed, and I wanted to talk to you guys about this. Anyone that's got Rayot recently, this is Rayot made. I said it's best tech in the video. It's Rayot made. Where is it, Mom? The Brian Brown Jaeger, Rayot made, right? So I've gotten 3 Rayot made knives kind of in the past 3 weeks, and the Maverick, Rayot made. And they all have, aside from the Jaeger has the kind of plastic cage, right? That the bearings set in, kind of like this. Except they're clear. This is basically what the Jaeger bearings look like, except it's clear plastic that the ceramic balls sit in. But the other 2, the newer ones, these both have the little stamped brass, folded brass cages. I think we've talked about this before too. And it's interesting to see that. And also, I said that the bearings were installed backwards in this knife, like facing the same direction instead of sandwiching the blade. One was sandwiching, one was facing away. Same thing in the Maverick. So I took both of these apart and fixed it so they're basically mirroring each other, the bearings, and the action was better. So I don't know what's going on Rayot's assembly line, why. I think they just have a whole bunch of bearings. There's drop, blade, drop, next, drop, blade, drop, next. They don't care. Whereas like the plastic ones, it doesn't really matter which way you install them. It can matter with the stamped ones that are kind of open on one side. Yeah, hit me with a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. You guys are great. So, I want to pocket check you guys. What's everybody carrying? I want to know. We're a team of 6 people at OG. We do want to transition into doing other stuff, but for now, scales are the game. For sure, dude. But I'm just saying, like, you're already halfway there. Like, OG, you guys are closer than, you know, my family machine shop is. We're pretty far off. And our plan is to do more frame locks, high-end titanium frame locks, right? Kind of just simple 3-piece construction, stuff like that. So, seriously, NAF Sergeant, I mean, it's such an open season for American knife manufacturing. It's open season. So if you know people in the machining industry, call them and say, hey, did you know it's really not that hard to machine a knife? Like, you don't have to worry about the blades. You just cut the blanks to spec. And I was talking to Dad about actually step milling the grind. like pre-milling the actual edge bevel, you know what I'm talking about? The blade grind? We can totally do that very easily. And then to have somebody finish it off on a grinding wheel. It's open season. Just seriously, I feel like write to your local congressman. we can get American-made knives cheap. You just gotta ask for them. You gotta go to a manufacturing company down the street and say, hey, have you guys ever considered making pocket knives? Because nobody in America is doing it, and there's a shitload of money in it, and the whole knife community would bow at your feet if you tried it, and it worked. You know, not wearing pants, but I'm playing with a fidget slider. That's all right. All right, I'm seeing some drop. I'm seeing some carries. Tristate 80, 20.5, a bear, and a TPT slide. Is that like the electric slide? Yes, everybody check out Nav Sergeant's channel. Awesome. Crazy shit that guy reviews on there. EDC Foundry, Flipperless, Jaeger, and Titanium Micarta. I love that one with the black blade. Javon, clean. Blacked out Spyderco PM Pair 3. Blacked out Trevisa Link. So far, I've been seeing a lot of those lately. You tagged me in a video yesterday, I think. And a Civivi Conspirator, very nice. A Gungnir and a Nimble X. Did I see the Gungnirs coming to Blade HQ to just buy? We'll look at that in a minute. Cole, most people put the open side of the stamp bearings into the deeper cutout to protect it from dirt and grit. Yeah, but the way that these have been installed in the two new Rayots I've gotten, are one of them, the open side's facing into the deeper end, and then on the other side, it's flip-flopped. Instead of being mirrored, they're facing the same way. The point is one's backwards and one isn't. Does that make sense? On two in a row, which is weird. Benchmade 5561 mini grip for Seems Logical. How you doing, Seems Logical? Good to see you, man. Always a joy to see that beautiful name. I was gonna say face, but name. Still a beautiful face behind the name. Bradford G Necker L-Max on my belt. I'm not a Chad. Baney Apache slip in the pocket. Chuck it, you wild man. Nick, nope. In 10 minutes, I was able to source enough purchasable material for 250 titanium frame lock knives and the blade steel in 10 minutes. Ready to order, ready to ship. Arrive within a week, all American sourced. Here, I'm telling you, dude, materials are easy and cheap to get a hold of. Let's see, not wearing pants. Okay, saw that, playing with fidget slider. Chavez Liberation, beautiful, and reverse tux, Nimble X. I can't wait for mine. I love that reverse tux colorway, it's sick. Skaha 2 style milling. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yes, yeah. You're talking about the step milling on the blade? Yes. Totally easy to do. Like, not a hard tool path. Kershaw Natrix with copper scales. Ooh, baby. You're just reek of pennies this Sunday, don't you? For Scotty H. God, I need a TPT slide. What the hell's a TPT slide? What is that? Oh, it's the big idea designed thingamahooch. I gotcha. It's this thing, everybody. It's this guy. This little number right here. That guy. 85 bucks on Amazon. If anybody wants the link, let me know. Because it helps the channel. I'll make all of like 85 cents. It'll be great. I didn't say Liberation. That's what I have on me. Chavez Tonto Titanium. Yummy. Damascus Asticus in main pocket. Tucson TS 188 in the slip pouch with a chain in the fifth. Beautiful, Joe. Good stuff. Trevisa Lynx is well worth it. 14C. Good stuff. As long as it's heat treated well, like I think it looks great. Yeah, I got you, Ian. Jaeger Camo Carbon Fiber. You boy. All right, dog. All right. Carrying a TW Price Dawn in satin, playing with the Arius. Good stuff. I've seen them all mixed up before. Yeah, Joe. Yeah. They just flip flop them all over the damn place. Kaiser Theta that I recently picked up in honor of Isham. Holla be the grindy brother Isham. It is cut me in the pocket. In the pocket? How? I am flying later, so we'll have to switch to the tie removable blade utility knife. Cool. Well, safe travels, my friend. And murdered out Slim Midi Tonto XM24 DLT exclusive spear point. All American, baby. Tri-State Empires. Yeah. Let's see. Is the Dawn... I've been seeing a lot of the Dawns. They're arriving. The TW Price Dawn. A really cool design from a very young designer. Good. I love to see it. You just love to see it. Carrying my 204P Dimco 8020S with prototype skiff made. Merbs. Multi-row bearing system. Gotcha. Merbs. Merbs. Are you drinking polar drinks, Cole? Those are my favorite. Really? So this is the cranberry lime. It's all right. Kara likes it, but they were on sale. It's like a 12-pack for $4. It's okay. Let's see. 20.5 with original goat scales, baby, and an all-black Lynch Northwest 1.6 Eddie. Grimsmo Norseman in the pocket for Willie B, and a Spyderco Smock Hinder XM24 Kaiser Beglater XL on the table in front of me. You love that XL. Where is mine? Where you at? Did I put it away? I probably put it away. Thing's a tank, man. Thing's a tank. I need to get that video out. The showdown, the budget button lock showdown video. Bip, bip, bip. In lieu of like individually reviewing every single budget button lock I have, which is a lot, I'm just gonna do like a big kind of side-by-side comparison. Here's what I like and don't like about each one. Here's the strengths and weaknesses of each one, and here's my favorite, right? I'm gonna do one of them. I'm gonna do one of them. You know what I mean? MBK Slayback, good shit. Artisan Ahab and a Tactile Bear. Oh, I want the Ahab so bad. Thing's so sick. It's just so thin and light, slicey. I love it. I love it. NAF Sergeant. Let's see. Will B's balling out. No joke. The XL Slayback's a biggin. She's a biggin. Cultratech Svorn, too hot to carry more. Yeah. You run out of pockets quick. I've been living in gym shorts. If it was socially acceptable, I would just be in my underwear all day. I have a big idea design stonewash tie mini bolt action with the Timascus clip arriving Monday. Good shit, Bearded Doom. I love a good clicky boy. Clicky boy. That's what I'm calling that now for some reason. Anyone else have detent lash and a weak detent on your Nimble X? I'm sending mine back to be adjusted if possible. That should be an easy fix. My prototype didn't have any. The one I had for a long time, and I kind of beat it up a little bit. I didn't have any issues. I had issues with the pivot walking a little bit, but other than that, I didn't have any other issues. I've always wanted to get a small utility. Oh God, TPT slide, but it's not adequate for the work I do. Yeah, it's a box cutter. It's just an itsy bitsy little box cutter. Zachariah OTT, Zachariah Ott. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Got an OG Pete's Pyrolife TPT. That's sick. TRM Neutron 2 titanium on last drop. Oh, I'm so sorry. The polar's kicking in. Good shit, Schmurda. Good snag, my dude. Addicted to Knives, Lewis. How you doing, man? Good to see you. It was good to see you. Kisses to you, my friend. Tristate. It has open back. It has an open back. That blade at the choil stick out enough to get you. Really? Where's mine? Ooh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right behind the flipper tab. Oh, yeah. It's so pretty, though. It's such a pretty knife. Oh, God rest your soul, Sir Isham. Can we get him knighted? Can we get Elijah Isham knighted posthumously? Posthumously? This thing's great. I put Rayot bearings in it. I forget what I took them out of. The fucking Bushido, maybe? Smooth. Smooth criminal, my friend. Not literally a smooth criminal, but you know, fake nimble in my pocket today. Wait, seriously? Get out of here, Zachariah. I thought we were friends, man. Orion and an Urban Bowie. Good shit. I have nothing in my pocket. I'm sorry to hear that, Lewis. It'll be fine. We'll get through this, okay? I love everything Rick does at Big Idea Designs. Yeah, dude, he does some cool stuff. He's got really cool design language. Devo Stout, Ferrum Forge Mini Archbishop, and a Kaiser Feist talking about slim gentlemen carry knives, but it's in Mrs. Freak Show's pocket, and that's fine. Gentle lady carry? We don't discriminate here in the Church of Tri-State. Hallowed be thy grind to men, women, and children alike. RJ Martin, dead right there. Is that the name of a knife? The RJ Martin dead right there? The dirt? That's not really a knife, is it? You're kid. It's the name of a knife. CPM, drop the knowledge. That's intense. Good Jesus Lord. Jamie is rocking. I lost you, Jamie. TS316 80 20.5 with OG scales. You should check out the TS316. It's right up your alley. They are on White Mountain Knives, but I think sold out at the moment. Well, don't tempt me with a good time and then pull the rug out from underneath me, Jamie. Come on, man. I do have a titanium tack ray fidget pin. Nice. Spyderco smock and a Get Boys knife for pocket stuff. Good stuff. Can't wait for the stout. It's sweet. I need to finish that review. I'm slacking. Not really. I'm just so busy. Put skiffs in the Nimble X. It helps. There you go. I have a tiny bit of detent lash, but it doesn't bother me. Really? I'm surprised. So I would just take it apart and kind of force that lock bar over just a hair. It's going to increase the detent, but it'll probably dial in the lash a little bit. I would hope. I go outside in my underwear all the time. It's the neighbors' problems. If they don't like it, don't look. Yeah, it's a valid point. Yet to find a knife thinner than the bear. Maybe a removable utility blade. Yeah, that's about it, dude. A box cutter. My Crushmatic pen still isn't here from May 26th order. I'm sorry to hear that. I have never ordered one myself. +1 to voice changer. Think deep voice may have scared off the kids. Good. Get them out of here. Okay, Reed. I have it turned down. Like I said, I have it about half of the deepness that it's usually at. The Fanatic Edge Omen was that too. They actually had to flat spot the blade to make it work. Interesting. Got a titanium atom scales. Hogue EX01 Asher Pickett CJRB Ruffian all in yesterday and today. Wow, that's a hell of a couple of days worth of mail. Wife didn't see any of it. Proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm gonna bigify myself again. Schwink. Let's see. I'm dying. Somebody's dying. Whoa, 3 months for Zachariah. Why are you buying clones? Just buy the real thing, man. Is it really a clone, or is it just like a knife that's kind of similar? You know what I mean? I'm dying to get my Nimble T, can't wait. Yeah, dude, it's really good. It's really good. Jimmy, you've had quite a bit of go around with that Nimble X. Yeah, I'm surprised you guys are anybody's having issues with them. As well dialed as the ones at Blade Show were, as well as the one I played with was. Shit, everything we does is really good action-wise. Everything we does, I gotcha. I'm nude. Sinister. I'm nude, but hugging 3V, 20.5, and an RSK fixie on the nightstand. I love you all equally. Clock, knives, lots of knives. Kisses to you, my friend. I live in the middle of nowhere, so air dry all summer. Dude, it must be nice. My fence just isn't quite tall enough. There are a lot of children in the neighborhood, too, you know. Go Abyss. I'm debating on getting the Ultim Bear or an Abyss, probably the Abyss. Dude, you already have a bear. Get the Abyss. It's sick. I tore down so much cardboard with this the other day at work. Oh my god. This thing, that nice hollow grind. Oh, this thing was just made to destroy. It is a lightsaber. Looks like one, too. To everybody rocking OG scales, thank you. Swing. Yeah, boy. Focus on the knife. Focus on the knife. Thank you. Love it. Love my OGs. The Praethion's sick too. Praethion's a little similar, but a more kind of classic drop point blade. A little bit smaller. A better EDC, I think, the Praethion than this. This is kind of ridiculous and honestly really scary. Like, it's nuts. Compound ground, Tonto clip point. It's buck wild, dude. To be honest, okay, look. The, my OG Nimble had detent lash. Bobo Schnoggins. Bobo Schnoggins. Where's my tinkly bells? Welcome to the Pencil Stash Club, dude. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It just makes my life so much easier. And it helps pay for shipping and giveaways and helps me afford little things and big things alike that I can make content for on the channel. So thank you so much. Khalsa's in the chat for the newest member. Bluminati, 3 months. Amazon just delivered this VVKIV for my missus. A good choice. I need to do a video that is like a gift guide for knife and EDC buying for your wife or your girlfriend. And then I'll do one with Kara for shopping for your husband or your boyfriend. You know what I mean? I need to do that. Don't crash Lump. What is Lump doing? I'm here driving, so can't type. Pretty good at typing for a guy that can't type. Anyway, my OG Nimble had a touch of detent lash. It was a decent amount, fresh out of the box. Took it apart. Well, it still has a little bit, but it's not like unbearable. Anyway, I took it apart. This is also old, and I've flicked it a million times, and I've dropped it a few times too. But I took it apart, pushed that lock bar, forced that lock bar over just a little bit, put it back together, tested it, and I just played around with it until I got it dialed in. And now that it's kind of developing a little bit of lash again, I'll probably do it again, but for the most part, it's so good still. Oh, dude. That detent is unbelievable. Ever since I tightened it up, and the action's still just insane. Whoa, all right, they're coming hot and fast. Help me, somebody help me. Member for 3 months for Lone Wolf. Thank you, dude. Another fine Sunday mass. Holla be that grind to you, brother. And ENG EDC with the 2 bones. Let's see that sexy reblade. Dude, I haven't put the scales on yet. I haven't had time. Where is it? I just had it. I haven't put the scales on. I might film that video today, actually. We could do it live. No, I'll injure myself. I gotta tell you, installing this reblade was like the scariest mod I've ever done because that blade is so horrifyingly sharp. Like with the, with the Benchmade, you gotta kind of get it in this halfway point and you're like snapping things together and the blade's kind of flopping around on you. It was scary. But we got lucky. I need to do that. I'm gonna do that today. I'll film that today, ENG. So then by Tuesday, I'll have those beautiful, sick, nasty carbon scales on this thing that are beautiful. You're sweet, man. You didn't have to do it. Yes, mine is very minimal, nothing to worry about. For sure, yeah, it doesn't affect the knife's performance. The detent is still... Mom, Dad, where'd I put the nimble down? The detent is still, like, you cannot. I'm legitimately trying to get that blade. I can't fail the detent. I can't fail it. So yeah, it might have a little bit of wiggle room, but I can't do it. Detent's money, man. It's still so good. So a little bit of lash is an okay trade-off, considering this knife has so many fidgeting options, right? And just the action's unreal. And the detent works so well for all of them. Ooh. Nick Martino, as much as you've done, I'll cut you a deal. I'll cut you a deal. Let's see. My wife loves the Malia I give to her. Oh, nice. See, that, dude, we need to do, maybe we'll do that on a live stream. We'll do, like, knife shopping for your wife. Wife shopping. Maybe. That sounds like fun to me. Sounds like that would be a good time. Very minimal, nothing to worry about. Yep. Huggins is the knife I made. It's pronounced Hugen. Hugen. Maybe I should just spell it that way instead of Old Norse. Yeah, I don't speak Old Norse. Anybody else here speak Old Norse? Nope. Sorry, nobody. Nobody else does. I've been playing with this a lot lately. We talked about that. I don't want to give it back, but I have to. I really think this needs to make a return. As kind of big and ridiculous as this is. It's so crazy. But it's good, man. I love the Todd Knife and Tool boys. They are just a pair of gems. So, what else? Where's all the stuff I own that I need to show? I think that's just about it. Yeah, for now, just smash the like button, everybody. Yes, do that. 80, 20.5, and 3V in a smock today. Damn, boy. Let's see. Nick, you should buy my 9400. I made my wife a customized purple and gold Delica because she's a big LSU fan. There you go. Beautiful. Hugging like hugging. I don't know what you're saying, Ian. Well, marry a Sammy Pocket Viking and you'll be forced to learn. Okay. It's true. Might be a little too late for me to marry somebody else. But I'm kind of cool where I'm at right now. I'm okay. Let's see. So let me get rid of that. Let me do this. Let me do that. I'm making sure I'm not forgetting something, dude. I'll feel bad if I do. I don't want to leave anybody out. Good. I think we're good. I think we're all right. I think we're caught up on new arrivals and things I've been carrying. I've been carrying this a lot. The Devo Growler. It's so good. It's just so good. I love it. I know they're making changes to it, but I really don't see many improvements that need to be made on this thing. It's clean, simple, classy folder. Just convert to Mormonism in your set. Latter-day Saints. Here's my only issue with it. I struggle with the reverse flick on it. I don't know why. It's like the detent is just brutal on the left-handed reverse flick. But God, it's good. Let's see. You guys see the new concept Fenrir coming? Fenrir? Nope, haven't. But I was gonna roast some Instagrams. If that sounds like a good time to everybody. It's been a while. Why not? Why not go down a trip down memory lane? The Fenrir? What is that? Is this the Fenrir? That's the Shikari. What is the Fenrir? Where might one find it? Hello, Mom, Dad? They don't have a fucking... Whoa, 500 sub giveaway on Blades and EDC. Check them out. Where do I find this concept? Fenrir. Fenrir. Prototype, concept Fenrir. Yes. Yes. Oh, this is on Reddit. Pick this up at Blade Show. Yeah, this is, what's his tits, his design? Sparrow Knife Co. Yes. Yeah, dude. It's wild. This is so weird to me. It's like a reverse bolster, like a reverse faux bolster. You know what I mean? Is it Nick Martino? You want that ZT? You want the Big Daddy? It's yours, dog. It's yours if you want it. In the box. The box is slightly damaged, but it comes with the box and all the paperwork. Just sorry that the box has like a little rip in it. I'm sorry, okay? Usually my boxes are pristine, okay? But this one, it got away from me. Yeah, this is slick, dude. But it's like a weird reverse faux bolster. Like you would expect the overlay to be back here and then the titanium portion to be up here. But I dig it. I would love to see a lot of his knives, honestly, come through as a production model. That'd be sick. Sparrow Knife Co. This guy. Yeah, this thing especially. Like, if we got a production one of these, like, sign me up, dude. Sign me up. I want this. I can't afford this, but I want it. He's got a ton of cool models, man. But yeah, oh, this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. MagnaCut. Dude, fun fact, it's so cheap to source MagnaCut. It's from all of the blade steel suppliers that I looked up the other day when I was doing some research on making knives. MagnaCut is by far and away the cheapest steel to source. By like half. It's so affordable. And if it's heat treated right, we all know the performance is crazy. I don't know why it's so cheap. I don't know if there's just an influx of it on the market right now, but it's insanely cheap to source the raw material. Yeah, I was playing with John. EMP EDC got one. He only bought like 3 things at Blade Show, and it was pretty much this. Whew. Dude, it's a stunner, man. Good looking stuff. Yeah, MagnaCut's dirt cheap, and that's amazing. I love to see that. Well, we got Javon flipping what is that, the Shodan, baby. Indeed, roast me, roast me. Okay, all right, okay. I want to see. Let's see. It has a detent, diva detent. Yeah, Jamie, yes, it does. The growler, but it's good, man. It's so good. Love that. We'll give him a like. Excuse me. Thank you. Jamie's been stepping it up lately. Your color balance is off, though. I know this is in front of a window, and I like how you're kind of controlling it with this cloth. The issue here, let me zoom in. Whoa, okay. Go, stop. I like this little backlight thing you got going on too. The issue is the light hitting the knife from the front is off. It's like an orangey. So our blade kind of looks like not quite silver. Hold on. So we'll do a little side by side. Oh God, I'm so zoomed in. Lord help me. Profile. Let me see my own. By the way, we hit 5,000 followers on Instagram. Isn't that sweet? We did it. I didn't think we were ever gonna get there. So let me find a good example, something similar. So this one, right? So this is backlit, right? And I took this with my phone. This is backlit, a lot of light, and right behind here is a big light source, right? But you see how the blade is gray and the blue is blue and the handle's black, right? So on yours, I'm assuming this is like a goldish color. So I know you've been using Snapseed. So in Snapseed, all you do is you need to use the select tool, select just the blade and turn up the brightness a little bit and turn down the saturation on all of this. If you could literally take this exact picture and fix it really, really easily, just use your select tool, click on the blade, turn your saturation down, and then add another selection area on the handle, bump up your contrast, maybe bump up your brightness or bring it down depending on if you're getting crazy glares and stuff, and that'll just clean this up a ton. I would also darken your background and darken your mirror. This area down here, all this black, darken this up. So that way the knife really pops, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find another example of something like that. So, well, that's outside. That's kind of cheating. But so like this picture is a great example of a knife popping. The knife pops. It looks like I have a 90-year-old's hand, but the knife pops in this picture, right? And it's because I brightened up the blade and I brightened up the handle, but I kind of left the background dull and muted. I wanted the knife to be the center of attention. Whereas in your picture, and I've seen a few like that, you just need to kind of tone down the background, as in like darken it up, brighten up your blade, turn down your saturation, kind of bump the contrast up on the handles, and you're good. And you good. See, this is a great picture. Outdoors, that's fine. I like that one. I would like it better if it was cropped 5:4 or 1:1, so I could see kind of the ass end here and the top of the tip. But generally speaking, but on this picture as well, darken out the background. Like I want this wood a little darker. I want the knives to be kind of the center of attention. You know what I mean? It's a nice shot from Javon. I don't mind that at all. Decent color balance. The blade looks black. The handle looks silver. Little hint of blue coming through. I dig it. So that's a nice shot. No issues here. Great. Why are you're all over my feed. How many times a day do you post, Jamie? Yeah, I post 37 times a day. Said Stevie, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Everybody check out Stevie's channel. Stevie, did we finally get you to 1,000 subs? We were trying really hard on Tuesday. We were trying awful damn hard to get you there. And I don't know that we did. Said Stevie. Boom! 1,000, baby. Congrats. Big congrats to Said Stevie. If you don't already, sub to his channel. Check him out on Instagram. I like this thumbnail a lot. This is a great thumbnail. Just to cut off right here. Good stuff. I enjoy that quite a lot. Null Knives, it's super nice, dude. Really looking forward to this new knife he's got coming. Nice shot from old LTK here of the the Towser, the Kaiser Towser Bowser Schauser Schnauzer. Whole bunch of shots. Okay. We got MC doing MC things. What we got here from Chaz? What's Chaz doing? Yeah, big congrats. Khalsa's and mustaches in the chat for Stevie. Yeah, I turned down the voice changer, as in like I dialed it back. Like here, I'll put it back to normal. So this is what it's at now. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is what I usually run it at. 1, 2, 3. You guys hear the difference? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Okay, cool. Anyway, I just figured I'd dial it back. Thomas More doing Thomas More things. Therapeutic Edge. Beyond EDC, Terramundi River. Car pictures are so hard. It's mainly because of the way the light comes through the glass. Car pics are a pain, dude. I don't know how. Who was the YouTuber that used to do all of his reviews in his car? In like the passenger seat of his car, I forget. He's transitioning, Jaden. Sinister Knife, this is a judgment-free zone here at the Church of Tristate. What did I say before? Ooh, the L1, you son of a gun. Love them knives. Oh, I want one so bad, but they're so expensive, dude. Oh. They're so expensive. 600 bucks, man. That would be the most expensive knife in my collection. And I have a Koenig, and I have a fucking full-size Nkosi. Metal Complex used to do car reviews. I've reviewed everything in my career. I don't want to talk about it. Who remembers unfolding the cassette insert to read the lyrics? Oh, dude, cassette insert? How about pulling out the vinyl insert, dog? Zachariah Ott, we got a lot of problems to fix here. How did you... This is the clone? Can I dislike an image? Why are you reviewing clones? I'm gonna call the knife police. Yeah, I mean, that's how the world works, you know. I talked to John about it. He caught wind of it, and he was like, it's whatever, dude. If people are gonna buy the clones, they can buy the clones. I don't care. You know? But it still feels icky. It's a terrible image, by the way. Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, John was telling me about that. EMPDC John, he had like a whole batch stolen somewhere like in transit or some shit. Just fucking crazy. Let's see. You're not in my chat. Ooh, Carry Every Day. That's a nice picture. She's got her T.W. Price. I love that that's his name, T.W. Price. That's like a fucking, I feel like that's like the name of a turn of the century banker, industrialist, who also has heavy investments in the railroad industry. Yes, T.W. Price at your service. With like a monocle and a top hat. Knife police called. C. Anderson en route. David C. Anderson en route. Wee woo. It's just Dave C. Anderson with like one of those spinning police lights stuck to his head. Can somebody Photoshop make that image, please? That'd be great. Yeah, Nick Martino, don't do it. Yeah, horrible. Horrible. Judgment-free zone as he's judging pics. Look, this is constructive criticism. I'm all for constructive criticism. Judgment's a whole nother thing. This is a decent shot. I would like to see the background, your shadows, or your highlights, which would be all this red and then this light right here, turn down, so it'll darken the background, really make this area pop. But other than that, nice. Color balance is good. Purple, black, silver, tannish, grayish, and the green pops and the brown pops. Cool. I believe this Hank's black, but we're getting kind of a weird bluish, purpley hue on it. So I would select this black area, or just if you're using Photoshop, go in your color science and turn off, crank down the saturation on the Hank. Just like select different patches of it, turn down. But a nice pick, TJ Off-Road Life. Good stuff. Imagine being named James Brand. Knives Fast, Casey. That's a nice shot. I like that. Not a ton of glare coming off of here. Color balance is good. Loving it. Good stuff. Artificial Safari. Yeah. Little brass tubey boys. Are those? Yeah, those are, yeah, okay. Nice. I would like to see the wood pop. I want to see it turn down. I want your exposure turned down on this area, on the wood, the backdrop. And I want the knife to kind of, again, bring the knife forward, make the knife pop. Crank down your exposure and your brightness on all the little surrounding areas. Just play around with your highlights and shadows, and you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. A butt? There's a butt there? Guys? Girls? What's that tattoo say? Brittany David. Brutality David. Brittany oh, is that Brittany Hearts David? Enhance. Dominic J. Brittany. Are those children's names? Is this a mother? I'm just kidding. Sinister, dude. Oh, yes, this is the knife you're talking about, dude. This thing's sick. Why did I not know this was yours? I love this thing, dude. I've been following this on Instagram, not paying attention to who was posting the pictures. This is sick. I love this blade shape. I love the handle shape too. So it kind of puts the blade down away from your hands. Love that. D2 is vastly superior for EDC unless you never wipe your blade off. Dude, I have so much D2. I live in Ohio. It's hot and wet. And I've never had an issue. Let's see. What else? Satisfaction. Just popping Satisfaction stuff up. I'll give him a heart. Grateful Panic playing with fidget toys. Three Rivers with a big digger. That's a cool shot. Raven the Pirate is kind of a Photoshop savant. So that's cheating. Soulless One. That's a good shot. I don't mind that. Again, would like to see your highlights back here cranked down. That'll also kind of bring down your little handbag here. There's a YouTube video of people with funny names. Look it up, it's funny. Enhance, Ned. Enhance. 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 Good stuff. Again, I just kind of want the drop to pop. Make that drop pop. You know what I'm saying? You pop it. You have to pop it. Pop it. When they, why do they hate me so much? Mr. James A. Brand. James Andrew Brand. Stasa 23, a nice shot. A little overly muted here, color-wise. We all know what that knife looks like, because I have it. That knife is this bright. This orangey, right? It is like pure brown, like a very reddish brown color. So we're seeing what he's done is it looks like he's just slapped a filter on there. No harm, no foul, but that is not a dark brownish black micarta. It is bright orange. So on this one, I would have masked off at least this knife. You know, you can apply that filter to just the background, and then you select the knife to bring it back up to true color. I try to leave my photos at true color as much as I possibly can. I live in Michigan and I have the M4 bailout. I check for rust on the daily. Speaking of rust, they say this is a stonewash, a stonewash blade on the Abyss from Rayot. It's I think it was bead blasted and then stonewashed, because there are quite a lot of rust spots when you don't see any on the visible blade, but when you take this apart, all harm, all foul. When you take this apart, inside the pivot area, dude, this portion of the blade just bespeckled with rust spots, which is a little weird. It came pretty dry. I don't think it was oiled from the factory very well. I do have it. I did clean it as best I could and lubed her up real good, but yeah, just a thing to keep in mind. Yeah, but what would he dye it? Are you dyeing brown micarta more brown? I don't know. I don't see it. I love a good disassembly pick. Good stuff. Good stuff. Again, the lighting, you can tell the lighting overhead, it's just really warm. It's really warm lighting. So it's harder to control that kind of color balance. So we do get a hint of like orangey amber on this scale especially, but you know, overall, whatever. We got the Valley Girl doing Valley Girl things with her little pink bug out. That's fun. Big red EDC with a very large image of a finch. And the ass end's cut off. Big red, you know better. Marty, exactly. Exactly. Marty's absolutely correct. You're not lying. D-Life, don't say that. Positive vibes. Hollow be that grind, you D-Life. But the knife hobby is, that's what I'm saying. The knife hobby can live on. We just might have to buy less knives. I mean, I got into the knife hobby in, 2020. Finances were kind of okay. Yummy. Tier 1 gear reviews. Great channel. Check him out. He got his TW price. Nice video. Clean. I like it. Kaiser. Fragging whatever. Yeah, sure. Love them knives again. Sure, we'll give you like knives fast. That's a nice shot. I don't mind that. Gotta love a good wood pile shot. I've been doing that a lot lately. The old wood pile shot. Didn't I post one yesterday? No, I didn't. I posted the oil the oil change picture. It's a good shot. No real issues. None. Yeah, no real issues. Whatever. Cool with it. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. I always want to call him Spider-Man. D-Life started in 02, so you've seen one recession already through the knife hobby. It survived for you, right? Yeah, D-Life, well that's, yeah. I'm hoping that the interest rate hikes and all that stuff and inflation doesn't, try. I don't know why. I'm still trying to figure out why they're costing so much, $750. I told you guys earlier, I did the math making an American knife, charging $250 to $300 for the finished product as the manufacturer, leaves us plenty of revenue. We're happy with that, right? $350 max is our cost. What Chris Reeves is doing isn't that. There's no reason that they aren't manufacturing these for less than $300. As many as they do, as they're a big factory and all they make is knives. They're taking advantage of the brand name. Chris Reeves is, and it's not cool. As much as I love mine, they're pulling a BMW, they're pulling a Mercedes. They're charging for the badge, D-Life? No. They're all made here. I'm just saying why are Chris Reeves, why are they charging so much? $550, by the way, not $750. $550 is how much, the brand new. Like brand new. $550 for S45VN, large and Cosi. So yeah, like I said, there's no way, I don't know what, maybe certain versions they're charging $750 for, but not the large and Cosi. Good shot, Spider Knives, good stuff. The Prolix, that's a cool shot on the geode crystal thing. I dig that. I would like to see, no, I'm fine with it. Cool with it. Gonzo, uh-oh. I need your highlights brought down. We got a big glare right here. Let me zoom in. Enhance. Oh God, too many enhancements. Love the i1R2 Pro. Love it. It's on my keychain right now. Such a great little flashlight. Ned Sessa, correct. It's all brand. It's all, you're paying for the label, Their profit margin's huge. Their profit margin's $200 a knife. Revenue. I'm betting you. Minimum. Probably more than that. So they're doing fine. Don't worry. Yeah, we're getting a big glare right here. Big glare right here. You can go into Snapseed on your phone. The large regular, yeah, they used to be $375. Now, I do believe that probably $375 is what it costs now to manufacture, right? So, obviously, to maintain the same profit margins, they bumped it up $200. Probably because they used to only cost $200 to manufacture. It costs more than that now, I bet you. But still, things get more expensive. Things will never get cheaper, unfortunately. things will never get cheaper. But an easily fixable shot. Highlights down. Maybe a select tool to bring that down a little bit more, bump up your contrast so we can see the grind lines, but otherwise solid. Color balance is good. That's a good boy. Where are all the sex bots? Jesse Lee, that's a good question. Let's just pretend like we've dodged a bullet today and move on with our life. Practically classy, Nimble X, the big boy. It's a nice shot. Good stuff. Yeah, I'm fine with it. I want to see it is it straight? I can't tell. It's one of those shots where I can't tell if the knife's straight or if it's kind of angled off on one side. Really, Timabam, they're very nice, especially once you break them in. John Van Wallen does some cool stuff. I like this. I like this shot. The watch in the background, little slip boy going on. Nice. Deep Southpaw, another nice shot. I like this a lot. But we're getting a lot of green here. So again, select tool with Snapseed. I would just select that blade. Just turn down the saturation all the way. And all of a sudden, boom, silver blade instead of a green one. Because we're getting a reflection off the grass and stuff. Same with this. But otherwise, great. Come on, I'll give him a like for that. Why not? Nice shot from my knife journey. Over contrasted, way too poppy. Kind of hurts my eyes a little bit, but it's still cool. I'll give him a like. Ooh, Lump, bringing the heat with the custom keycaps too. Oh, you dirty dog. Yep, Mick, good to see you. Jack Archer, hallowed be thy grind to you, brother. Good to see you as well. Only YouTubers can afford Chris Reeves knives anymore. That's not true. I could, thank God for financing apps. No way. No way did I have $550 laying around when I bought this. I had to break it up into payments, dude. Put me on a layaway plan. No fucking way. This is the most I've ever spent on a knife, too. And will probably always be the most I spend on a knife. If there's anything crazy, I'll just borrow it from NAF Sergeant. Also, I think you're overestimating how much money YouTubers make. At least YouTubers my size. We don't make a lot. This channel doesn't even break even, man. Maybe if I'm lucky, if we have like a really good month, like shipping cost and like small knife purchases will maybe be covered by what the channel makes. It's not a lot, man. But in some cases, it is true. There are YouTubers on YouTube that make a very good living. But it's a lot of hard work, so more power to them. I hope to get there someday. It's a lot of hard work. But yeah, this is a great shot. Lump, per usual. You never let me down. Bring in the heat, my dude. Back in the DZ, $750. Is that a good price? How much are XM18s now? ProTech rocks. Yeah, but I made this point on Tuesday. Look what ProTech does for the price point. American made, American sourced materials. Yes, it's aluminum. It's a lot easier to work with. But factor in the cost of the anodizing that they do. Like if they just did a stonewashed titanium, it would probably cost them as much as the anodized aluminum. So I still think that yeah, but I still think, dude, I'm telling you, I've been around, I was raised in the manufacturing industry in America. So I'm telling you, it's so doable. We can totally do it. Beautiful shot, Lump. Wee Knives, the Mini Buster, love to see it. Again, Sinister, I'm loving this thing. I'm not a fixie guy, but you know I love that blade shape. Oh, wow. Lord of the Forge always has some really nice shots. What is this one called? I forget what this, Antimatter. Thing's nuts. Gavco, crazy ass. Is that a Gavco? Yeah. Yeah. Stuff on a windowsill. Oh my god. Oh, I gotcha. It was D-Life? Nope, it was double MSRP. Got Yikes. That sounds about right for today, honestly. I was like, wait a minute. I love that this whole Instagram is just dedicated to taking pictures of stuff on a windowsill. This is excellent. I love this. I love this. I don't know. Benchmade and Spyderco do, and ProTech. ProTech's not going anywhere, dude. They have much more demand than they can supply to, right? So they're fine. ProTech's good for a good long time. And honestly, Spyderco's best knives are made in Taichung. Like the nicest knives that they make come out of Taichung, because they, for whatever reason, they just, you know, profit margin isn't the same as it is here for them. Let's see. Yes, yeah. I was manufactured on a 5th axis. You ever seen Westworld? I'm one of those crazy 3D printed, like, Vitruvian man that you see in the Westworld show. This is a cool Instagram. I didn't even know I followed them, but I like it. I love that. There's a story here, and I appreciate it. Whoa. CK Knife Works, man. Or C Knife Works. I keep calling them CK, but whatever. Yes, I was 3D printed and finished off on a CNC. Nice. That is a very nice shot. Wow. Let's check his feet out. 994, man. These are beautiful. Whoa, these are beautiful. I love that. I love the lump. You should check out the collection shot on my Insta. I did a massive purge recently. It changed even more since then. Tinkly bells? I most definitely will. You don't gotta ask me twice, man. This is nice. I like, ooh-wee. I do want to check one of these out. Marty, I gotta borrow that from you eventually. I like this page. Really cool stuff. Let's check out Lump real quick. Lump. Ooh, in the Monte Cristo box, baby boy. State of the collection after a mini purge, dude. So we got Peña Peña. Interesting. A Lambic. Another Peña. A little cute little Swiss Army knife boy. Oh god, the Nick Shabazz special. And a little baby banner. What an adorable little collection. And an excellent shot, my friend. You got rid of this? You got rid of the Nimble? You got rid of the Drift? You got rid of the CRKs? You got rid of the Tactiles? Definitely get rid of this. This is dangerous. I don't trust this as far as I can throw it. Oh my god, you're putting a hollow grind on the Liberation, dude? Ooh, this thing already cuts insanely well as is. Oh, that's gonna be scary, dude. That's gonna, and the action's so scary. I'm always like, That's gonna be so scary, Josh. Jesus. Whew. I'm scared just thinking about it, dude. All right, who else wants to get ripped on? I love Erica. Who's that? Who is that? Who is Erica? Who is she? Do you love her? Who is Erica? What are you guys talking about? What you talking about? Ooh, like that little guy. I like that little fixie. That's a nice shot. That's okay. Spyderco Society. Good stuff. Angela? Who's this hunk? What's going on here? You got it, Cole. Just let me get a GM family photo in. Just try to actually review it this time. Dude, the filming's done. The filming's done. Get off my back, dude. What is in my pocket? A business card. From work. Interesting. Cerberus. Ooh, that one hurts my eyes a little bit. A little too bright, but cool scales. That's a nice shot. Dull and muted, but we still get that pop of green. We still get that hint of blue. I dig it. Dark gravity. Whoa. I would like to see the red brick pop a little more, but I also want this backdrop brought down. I need the brightness brought down. And just a pubic hair, just a touch. Hit me, Father, for I have sinned. Sounds oddly sexual, but whatever. Let's do honey. Honey. Honey Bear, you can do. This is a great shot. I need all your shots to look this good. Your tips are blown out. I hate it when you blow out your tip, you know what I mean? But not your average EDC is Erica. Oh, okay, didn't know that. Now I know. But this color balance, everything is excellent. Love that. This one as well. Nice. You're blown out. I see that you did try to dim these down. I can tell. But you were just getting a gnarly reflection off the paw prints. But really not. You see, okay, so this is a perfect example. Right here. Do you see how dull and muted and dark the backdrop is? So it makes the knives really stand out. That's what I was talking about when I was like, I need that backdrop brought down. I want the backdrop kind of dark and moody, but I want the knives to pop. I want the knives forward, well lit, well balanced. Good stuff. Dig it. I dig it very much so. So like this one, everything's really, really bright. Not enough contrast. Honestly, you need to bring your exposure down, contrast up, bring your highlights down, maybe even bump your shadows down a little bit, and then individually select the scales, kind of bump up the contrast manually here, and individually select your blade, bring the exposure down a lot, bump up the contrast a little bit, and that should clean that shot up. But a well-composed shot, I like everything about it, it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit. Just a little too blown out. After seeing these two, you know what I mean? Nimble is coming back, Tactile CS hoed me so. Tactile customer support. That's surprising. They're so nice. Tinkly bells to you, my sweet man. That's a nice shot. Oh, hell yeah, bro. Got that sandalwood, dog. From said Stevie, you gotta have it, man. You gotta have it. We got family portraits. We got tops. CNC machine top. Well, good stuff. Yeah, these two. Use these two as kind of your guide, Honey Bear. And let them take you into the stratosphere, my friend. Good stuff. Who else? Not your average EDC. Okay, you guys are talking about Erica. Me, Bluminati. Blum. Hello? The Bang Gang squad's going live. That's why I lost 20 viewers. Those sons of bitches. Damn you, Neves, if you're watching this. Curse you, boy! Curse you! Let's see. What have we got for Bloomy Boy? Already, best Instagram feed on the internet. This will never not be funny to me. That's why I saved this image. What was the app that you mentioned just a bit ago for editing photos? Pocket Stuff. I use Snapseed. And there's a way. Don't I have a USB? I have a USB-C. I can show you. We've done this before. We have the technology. Maybe if I can find the right cable for the job. We've done this before where I have, where you at? I need the little adapter. Oh, you know what? It might not work because my thing's been acting up, but I would like to try anyway. Mom, Dad? Oh! I have a little adapter so I can show you, but I don't know where it's at. It's called Snapseed. It's free on the App Store. It's very easy to use. I did a kind of how-to live stream a while back where I showed you the app, how it works, how to use the tools. It's really, really easy. I just cannot for the life of me. Maybe if I do this. Hold on, everybody. Hold on now. Can I disconnect that? Will I break things? I'm scared. I don't want to break things, guys. Help! Hit me, Tom Cruise! Give me this. Where's the other one? Give me this. Maybe, just maybe, I may be able to share this shareth this witheth you, if. Please don't be using it. Okay, everything's good? We good? Is everything fine? I'm wondering if, oh shit. Ah, shit, bitch. If I can do this. Maybe? Maybe? Oh yeah, start. Come on, baby. Thank God for Samsung DeX. You know what I mean? Okay, Samsung DeX. Am I able to use, this is literally my smartphone screen right now. What? Let's get Mattisfaction to 1K, my wife says. Let's do that. We can do that. Oh, god damn it, dude. My camera's in the way. Show me my apps. This is gonna be a glitchy mess, but we'll be able to power through. Please work. Oh, it does work, dude. Oh, hell yeah. So, this is not what yours is gonna look like, but this is Snapseed. Actually, this is pretty much exactly what yours is gonna look like. It usually looks like this. Hold on, let me, shoop. Oh, I can't, I have to go this way. So this is what it looks like. I'm afraid to press open because I have images on here I don't want you all to see, but let me pull one up and I will show you what I use and how I use it, yeah. Excuse me. Photos. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. So this is a raw photo, right? This is, somebody said, I love her now. Knives, lots of knives. You want me to show you the pocket check ways? I can teach you the ways. So this is Snapseed. This is literally what it'll look like. So if you're holding your phone landscape mode, not straight up and down, but, you know, thick boy way, right? So this is what we're starting with. So what I like to do, this is your edit button, and you'll get this little pop-out menu. If you guys need that to be bigger, let me know. I will make it bigger. This is what it looks like. So I go straight into Tune Image. I don't use their built-in anything. I just use this. So brightness is a little too high on this. So we're gonna bring that down, and then you go to Adjust, and then Contrast. And I'm gonna bump up my contrast a little bit, just a hair. Saturation's fine. Ambience, I like to kind of bring that up. That kind of brightens up the background. Highlights, I usually crank those down. That drops the brightness of the background. Shadows. In this case, because the image is so bright, I like to bring my shadows down. So already we have this nice moody thing. I've only done 5 things, right? Warmth is fine on this one. And then we're gonna leave that alone. Where's the check mark button? Hit your check mark button. Okay, so that's, here's what it looked like before. That's after basic, very basic changes. Before and after, right? So already a really nice shot. So then this is the selective tool that I was telling you guys about right here, where I was like, you can select the background and just brighten or darken that. So I'm gonna use the selective tool, and I'm gonna use it on the wood pile back here. And then I can just brighten or darken that little area, that little circle there, right? So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna click add, make another area down here. I'm gonna darken that up a little bit. And then I'm going to select the blade. So you see how we have the greenery reflecting in the blade? So I'm selecting that green area. I'm going all the way down to saturation, and then I'm cranking that down. And look, the blade is silver, no more reflection. Oh my God, holy shit. And then one more, I wanna select the handle here. I'm gonna bump up the contrast a little bit. That's nice. Excuse you. And I might turn down the saturation a little bit. So that way the pattern, the texturing really pops. And then that's pretty much it. Like photo done, right? Who is Seraphin? How you doing? So that's it. Like that's very basic. It's a 2-step process. Tune image, and then selective tool to kind of dial in certain areas. And now we can crop it. I always go square or 5x4. For this one, I think a square would look nice. Center it right there, looks lovely. And now you're ready to post. It's just that easy. Outdoor Craftsman, good to see you. It's all right, I forgive you. Big Red EDC, also good to see you. So this is the image we started with. Blown out, too bright, not a lot of contrast, not very interesting. And then very minor changes, and this is what we have. Nice, moody, a lot of texture, kind of a lot of texture in the handle, a lot of texture from the wood pile. And then we don't have that funky, colorful reflection coming off the blade, and we get to see the grind lines, we see all the detail, and that's it. That'll be $500 per person. This class is not free. And then you save it, and you post it. But very minimal things. This little rainbow button, these are your profile, like your pre-created kind of presets. They never work. Don't use them for product photography. Don't ever use them. Also, don't ever use drama. It never works out for you. If you have like a lot of dust and dirt in your image, you can use healing to delete that. Sometimes I'll pop a vignette on there, you know, not that intense clearly, but I just wanted to show you what it's doing. Just to kind of darken the edges a little bit. Just kind of really draw the focus in on the knife, right? So again, the background's nice and dark, and the knife is the center point for the image. And that's it. Like, it literally takes me a few minutes. Cole, when someone tags you in a pocket check, how are we supposed to respond to the message or tag? It's a good question. Okay, we'll teach you the ways, I suppose. Has anybody tagged me lately? Nope, it doesn't seem like they have. Maybe. Yeah, nice cleavage shot. Jack, that killed me, dude. Johnny Lopez sent me a post. Yeah, I like this one. So for this one, like I just said, I would individually select kind of, like the Spyderco up here is a little dark. A little dark here. I would like to see the orange pop a little more here. And in this case, I would like to see the backdrop kind of brightened up a little bit. So if I'm, can I rip this? Nope. Whoa, no, I can't. I gotta go old school. See this one here, right here? So your selective tool that I showed you, I would just select that little blown out area, turn it down a little bit. And you're cropping, right? Bottom's missing, top's missing. Pull the camera back when you're doing a hand dump. So you have the whole knife in shot. I mean, you saw how much was, where'd it go? Like you saw how much I trimmed off of this picture, right? There was a ton of empty space around the knife, right? And that gives me room to punch in and crop and do whatever I want with it. Same here, right? You want to hold that knife further away. This one, we're getting this blown out, but our shadows out here are too dark. So for a shot like this, you know, you just need to play around with the angle of attack, so to speak. So camera straight over it, camera to the left, camera to the right, a little bit in front, a little bit behind. Just play around with it until you get everything kind of evenly lit. That is ridiculous. I'll still give you a like, though. So the little guy fit in frame. You didn't have to trim that one up too bad. Jeremy sent you a post, 5-on-5 for 5.522. That's a good shot. Blown out blade here and here, but these ones are fine. Honestly, handles are fine too. I would like to see a little more detail in the carbon fiber on this one. So again, that selective tool, go over here, your selective tool, and you literally just click on where you want to select, and only this handle will get changed by whatever I do, right? Only that handle. So if I darken it, only that handle gets dark. If I brighten it, only that handle gets dark, gets bright. So, and you can do the same with your contrast, just in that area, saturation, just in that area, and your structure, which is sharpness. So for that, I would just go in there, select that selective tool, select the blade, bring the brightness down on both of these, and then bump up your contrast on the handle, bring your brightness down a little bit, and you're there. Nice lineup. And I love the tray from Tinker Force. Love Tinker Force. Bama Ninja, good to see you. Roast Mayans, Outdoor Craftsman. Okay, all right, okay, all right. The Outdoor Craftsman. Bing bong, hello. Chuck! What you doing now, Chuck? What you doing now, Chuck? These are nice. I like the tire shots. This is a nice lineup. Yeah, so we see, I'm assuming a cloudier day, but a nice, dark, moody backdrop. Has a lot of texture to it and stuff, which is cool. This looks like it's behind a dumpster, so there's that. Hold on, let me scooch over a little bit. But we're not getting any kind of crazy glares on the blade, nothing like that. Plenty of detail. I would like to see, of all of them, this one brightened up a little bit, just so we can see the lines a little better. But other than that, that's a great lineup. Solid shot. Well framed, well cropped, good stuff. Bluminati for photo editing class. I got you, dog. But yeah, don't mess around with Photoshop. Don't mess around with Lightroom. You don't need to, for the most part. You can get really, really nice shots off of your camera and just use Snapseed. Like, you have tons of control. Check your DM when I get a second. I shall. So this one, I mean, a lot of these hand dumps, this is a great one. Like this a lot. The hand dumps are great. You know, you're shooting at a perfect time of day. These shots are so hard to pull off. With the sun peeking through, those are tough. Tough to pull off. But yeah, I like it's a great shot, a selection of shots here, man. Really nice. So this one, I would like to see the knife itself brightened up. Just because we have all this crazy brightness in the background. It's kind of blinding us. And I want to see this warmed up because this is very cool. It's very blue instead of silver. So I would just select this area, the blade and the bolster, maybe the clip. Select those three areas and dial in the warmth. Just turn up the warmth a little bit. And honestly, that's about it. Maybe bump up the brightness just a tad. Oh, Seraphin, now look, I'm not even gonna go down the whole how I edit my raw photos. We don't have time in this class for that kind of work, man. That's a whole nother process. I'm just trying to teach everybody how to kind of clean up their photos real quick, real easy with Snapseed. And honestly, sometimes after I process my raws and get the raws perfectly, sometimes there's little things that I didn't do and I don't want to go back into Photoshop. I don't want to go back into my raw software. So I'll just pop it into Snapseed. Photoshop and Lightroom are your places for raw editing, but I never edit raws on a phone. It's such a nightmare, ever. Or a tablet even, I've tried that. It never, ever works. But a solid lineup there, my dude. Marty, am I allowed to check my DMs live on camera here? Where's, Let me check it down here real quick, just real quick. Don't mind me now. Oh, he mentioned me in a story. Okay, so I have to teach you guys how to respond to that. Can I do that on the web page, or should I do? I'll probably do it here. Okay, so that's done. Exit, please. And hold on. Let me get Instagram up right quick. Oh no. Oh, restart the app. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, this let's bigify. Oh, god damn it. Thank you. Okay. So Marty, this is Instagram on a phone. This is exactly what it looks like. Scotty H with the 10 bones. Too kind, too generous. Thank you. Samsung RAW, my old LG shot in RAW. I can shoot RAWs with First Light, and I think I can shoot in RAW, but Samsung RAWs, there is, Snapseed will let you process RAWs. It's just, I honestly never shoot RAW on my phone. Honestly. I just don't. Like, I use the 108 megapixel sensor though, so I get as much detail as possible. I do have a 108 megapixel sensor in my phone. Works great. So Marty mentioned me in my story. So Tristate can show someone the way. Okay, so all you gotta do, and here's what I do. I'm not even gonna add that to my story. I'm just gonna go to here. I'm gonna long press on my logo up in the story bar. And then I'm gonna press add to your story. Hold on, let me make sure, let me see what's in my gallery real quick. Okay, all right, okay. So, you click add to story, then your photo gallery is gonna come up. And I'm gonna select that one. I took that on my phone, it's a nice shot, right? And then I'm gonna just put add some text, put at knife eclectic wanted me to teach some people some things, ... That's it. So I'm gonna click away from that, and then you can click and drag this. If I was on my phone, I'd be able to resize this, but I don't know how to do that on here. I don't think I can resize it. But anyway, I would usually resize this and center it. You can move the picture around too. Stop it. Usually. This, oh God. But that's it, that's all I do. So Knife Eclectic wanted me to teach some people some things, and then you press your story down here at the bottom, and you're done. Polar's great for raws. I like Polar and I like Pixlr a lot. D-Life, I see what you did there. Agreed. It's a scary world to be sexually active in, you know. But that's it. That's how you post a story. Is everybody no muff pics in the gallery? Yeah, unfortunately. Sorry, man. But that's, and I edited this. I took this on my phone. I edited this in Snapseed, and it's, you know, like I said, you can get some really nice stuff as long as you just clean it up a little bit. Yeah. Even at like 30 megapixels, yeah, a raw file is a good 40 or 50 megabytes. So it fills up fast. That 256 I have, my 256 gig I have, it fills up fast. Throw in videos, dude, forget it. Forget it. 1080p 60. But that's how you do it. I'm not gonna post that because it would be confusing to everybody. Discard. Exit. Okay, we're good. Everybody good on that? So let's see, who else am I roasting here? We got, we'll do another half hour. Bring it up to a nice clean 3-hour mark. Ooh, the Hennessy Venom's doing the hill climb run. Oof. What a machine. Lovely. Old man Bob Bancho. Yeah. It's a good looking knife, this Maverick, man. It really is, man. I just really like it. Such a clean design. So well made by Rayot. Good stuff. Das good stuff. Ray Laconico needs a less, oof. Sharp and smart. That is a pretty damn picture. So these are all heavily photoshopped. Klaus, when you take a raw pic, you get a high megapixel pic and a low megapixel pic that are closely related. Correct. There's some nice shots here, dude. We got a Caterham going up the hill climb now? Yeah, me. I want a Caterham. I don't know why. A little open seat. A little 2-seater race car, dude. This is a nice feed. I like his stuff. I like his stuff, man. I like it a lot. Roast me, baby. Knives, lots of knives. Oh, God, I found him. Let's see here. What we got? What we got here? What we got going on up there? It's a hell of a shrine to the Swellards. Why are they not showing times on these runs, dude? That Caterham was cruising. That's a lot of nanners in the oatmeal, pal. Old school Wii with their stupid star bits. Dude, I just want to drive these cars. I don't want to own them. Just the money alone involved in owning these cars, forget it. This kind of wood is tough to shoot on. It's so red, it throws off your color balance. It's just so bright orangey red, you know? But the color balance here on the knife is fine. You know, I don't have issues with that, really. The framing's a little weird, but whatever. Is this a laundry basket? I love a good creative shot. Cool, so a little too warm. Again, selective tool. I would just cool off the blade and the handle here. Just a touch, but a really cool, well-constructed shot. Really cool looking, very creative. Yeah, we got a lot of warmth here. So this, I mean, this is a matte black knife. So use that selective tool. Bring your saturation down on these kind of blown out areas. Bring your brightness down on the pivot a little bit. Kind of a messy backdrop, honestly. You can use the healing tool to kind of clean up this stuff where the paint's chipped off. I do that a lot. If there's like cat hair in the shot, I'll use the healing tool to get rid of the cat hair. That's a nice shot. I don't hate that. Yeah, well balanced, cool. A little too blue, maybe actually warm up the blade on this one a little bit, not a ton. Same deal with this one. You're getting this funky reflection here. Other than Nintendo, oh, Tip, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So like right here, I would just use your selective tool, bring down your saturation right there, and it's just gonna fix, and right here, you get a little, there's like a finger reflection. Is that a finger I see? And then maybe bring down your exposure on the inlay and bump up your contrast a hair to really make this pattern pop. Same here, we're getting some blues. We want this to look black, right? So bring down your saturation on this little area, bring down your exposure right here. But otherwise, nice shot, good framing. God, the way you have your knife foam cut out is wild, man. That's wild. Kind of gives me a little panic attack. Teach me more, Photo Master. Big Red EDC. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Always a pleasure. That's a nice shot. It's canted though, and that bothers me. I don't know if you did that so you could, you know, but I feel like I have to look at it like this. You know what I mean? I don't know if you did that to get the reflection just right, or what the reasoning was, but the color balance is fine. A little bit of coloring off color here at the tip. So again, selective tool, bring down your saturation right there. And honestly, I would select the handle because it'll automatically select the reflection right here, and I would bump up your contrast, and that'll make the reflection pop a little more as well. But a cool shot, just again, framing, we're way, you know, we're at like a 45-degree angle. A little wonky, but nothing too crazy. What about Big Red? Should we teach Big Red EDC a thing? Since he donated $5 whole. I'll teach him a thing or two. Josh Branson, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, dude. I mean, just building my daily driver to be kind of my little road race car. Cheddar. Car was cheap. Parts were not. I already told you on this one, Big Red, damn it. We're missing the ass end here. Your whole ass end's been cut off, and we don't want to see that. I would bring down your highlights on this one, just overall in the tuning section. Just bump down your highlights, and I would probably bump down your shadows too. Don't really play around with the exposure too much, because it doesn't really, it kind of flattens the image when you mess around with exposure in Snapseed. Uh-oh, did somebody crash? Whoopsies. But on this one, again, framing's off. Bump down your shadow, bump down your highlights, and you're good. Oh, dude, a Mamiya. Dude, I have an old Mamiya over here. I've been trying to hunt down an adapter so I can use my old Mamiya lenses on my current camera. I love using vintage lenses on modern cameras. Boom, whoa, dude. Peter hit 5K. Big congrats. Didn't know that, but well done, Peter. Well deserved. You only been doing it for 15 years, man. It's a cool shot, but I would like to see some more pop on this one, you know? I want to see a pop. I want to see that pop, baby. And by that, I just mean select the green, bump up the contrast. Honestly, just bump up your contrast in general. That should fix it, honestly. That's it. Maybe ambience on Snapseed. Bring up your ambience a little bit. Bring up your ambience, bring up your contrast, and that'll probably really make the brown and the green here pop. Make it pop, baby. Oh, I love these. I'm so jealous that you have these. I talked to, I forget his name, but the guy at C. Risner Cutlery about the Ohio River Jack, and I was like, are you from the area? He's like, yeah, I'm up in Dayton, and I grew up, we would make family trips on the weekends to the Ohio River, and I'm like, we still do that. So isn't that fun? So really cool. Definitely getting one of these. At least one for my dad. I might get one for myself. Oh, so I just have an old Mamiya. I don't have the C330. I just have an old Mamiya DSLR. 35 millimeter. Love it, and I love the glass on those old Mamiya lenses, but what are you gonna do? These are cool. So again, I want to see the green and the brown pop. Plenty of detail and pop here. Also, I'm getting a little bit of warmth on the blades. So I would use that selective tool, probably select just the middle blade. And what I can't show you on here is you can increase the affected size when you add a selected area on Snapseed. You just use 2 fingers and it's a big circle. And you can increase the size of the area that's gonna get affected by your edits, right? Austin, thank you, Big Red. Yes, Austin, great dude. So I would just select the middle blade and, bump down your saturation a little bit, and that'll clean those up. Because the handles, look, bright silver, like clean metallic silver, but we're getting a kind of weird reflection off the blades for some reason. It's a little hint of orangey on there. And then I would do the same selective tool on the brown and the green, kind of just bump up the contrast a little bit. That should fix it. If it doesn't, maybe bump up the saturation just a tiny bit, but contrast, a little contrast change should fix it. And it looks crooked, like the framing, but I think that just might be your background. Good shot, nice lineup. Shane Gable's PKR, that looks familiar, don't it? Let's see, same deal. Our blades are blown out, so I would select the middle one and pull down your exposure a little bit. And maybe your saturation a little bit as well, pull that down. A lot of detail here that we're losing on these. Like, are these stonewashed? Or are they belt ground, like a belt satin like this? I can't tell in the picture. Pretty sure they're belt satins, right? Getting wild, getting wild. What we got here? Nice, very muted. Again, we're getting that kind of orangey hue. I don't know where we're getting it from. So, same deal. I would like to see a little more pop. This blue one's kind of getting lost in the noise because it's so similar to the backdrop. So I would select that right in the middle of that scale. Bring down the brightness, bump up the contrast. Should make pop, baby. Make it pop. Make it pop. Let's see. Yeah, framing's important. Didn't mean to do that. Framing's really important with product photography especially. Framing's important in general with photography, right? But product photography especially, you want clean lines, you want straight lines, or you want like a perfect 45 or a perfect 22 and a half as far as like your angle goes. And, you're kind of at the will of the lighting that you're working with, too. Lighting's so important. I mean, there's $200 worth of lights just right now facing me. So, lighting's very, very important. But good stuff. Like I said, just shoot those several times. When you're doing your lineups, shoot them one way. Make sure everything's lined up. Make sure your camera's perfectly straight. There's an auto straightening feature in Snapseed that works really well as well. And that should help you out a lot. My wife put Instagram on my phone, but it won't let me post pictures. Have you set up an account? You have to sign your soul away to Big Daddy Zuckerberg first before you're allowed to post anything. Oh, tip. Did you get a producer? Do you get a producer's credit for tweaking videos? What do you mean? Like when like instead of re-editing photos, re-editing videos? I should. Sony Nex 5? Do those still exist, Klaus? I remember this little guy. This was like way back, dude. Back in the day. You can still buy these? Yeah, 2010. This is a 12-year-old camera. This is early days for mirrorless camera technology. Very early days. I'm amazed how cheap you can get these. 14 megapixel sensor, tiny little guy. But these were cool. I was obsessed with this form factor for cameras. That was like middle of high school, probably 2010. No, it was right at the end of my high school career. Yeah, lighting and framing, dude, that's everything. Seriously. Like, let's look at, like this one. You talk about framing, right? So I used as my guide, because the tree is a natural thing, so it's all over the place. And we had crazy vines in the backdrop here. So I used the back spine of the blade. I wanted this to be, or of the handle, to be perfectly straight when I was editing this. And the tree and everything in full detail in the foreground with just kind of a green mush in the background. This I shot on my camera, not on my phone. That's why the bokeh is so like intense, but are there good affordable cameras? Tons. There are so many amazing affordable cameras. So many, dude. I mean, anything, if you're just getting started, as far as ease of use, like the one I bought off of Brandon Thrasher, the Lumix GH4. It takes an excellent picture and they're so affordable. It's an older camera. It's been around since 2012, but it's got a nice micro 4/3. Don't pay $1,700, Jesus. A micro 4/3 sensor in it, which is a really tiny little sensor, but you can buy them with the lens. Like if I type in kit, for like less than $400 in most cases. If you get a used one on eBay, like the whole shebang, it takes amazing video as well, but very easy to use, very easy to learn on. The lenses are really cheap, so you can kind of build up a really decent collection of, so under $600. That's the G7, not the G8-4. I'm stupid. I bought her the G7. But, well, there used to be. The prices have gone up. Lumix G7, 14-42. That kit lens, that 14-42 is excellent. So, used, you get one used to make sure the batteries come with it and everything. You can get batteries cheap, accessories are cheap, the different lenses are cheap. And Lumix makes a great camera. Knives, lots of knives. You have a lovely day, dude. You take her easy. We're not quite done yet here. Yeah, so I have my one big softbox, and then I have these little panel lights that I actually just recently bought batteries for, so I can just take them anywhere and have my studio lighting with me, which is really, really nice. Even when you're shooting outside sometimes, if you have a really backlit shot, it's not going to turn out right unless you really blast the subject with light. So, nice to have that. You had a high school career, Cole? Yeah, well, once upon a time, yeah. Well, let's just type in budget mirrorless. Another great way to go is a used like Nikon D3400, D whatever. The what are those called? The 5500 and the 3500. They're full-size mirrored DSLRs, but that's, you know, that's what I learned on, was the big chunk in 35 millimeters, and then that just felt right to me when I moved on to digital. That's a good price for an X20. You're always going to get better images off of a camera, no matter what, as long as you know how to use it, than you will off your phone. But phones are getting better and better and better. So, you know, Brandon Thrasher, Panny Lumix, really great cameras for the money. Dude, I couldn't agree more. Also, Brandon, how you doing? Everybody check out his channel. There are tons of great options. I can send you some after the stream, man. The M3, I had an M3 for years. Amazing. This is a kit with the lens, 350. There is no eyepiece. It's all just the screen, which is why I upgraded to the M50. This is what I use now. Still very affordable. The Rebels, the T7s, great affordable kits, great starter cameras. You know, any of the Canon mirrorless, the budget mirrorless ones are great. Fujifilm has some great budget options. Panasonic Lumix has amazing budget options. These days, the sensor for the most part is coming from the same place. It's just where, like, who's making the processor. It's what changes. This best mirrorless cameras under $5,000. No thanks. So my wife messaged me earlier and said, we need to get Matisfaction to 1,000. And I think we can do that. 860, that's a long uphill battle. But if you haven't already, please, I'm putting the link in the chat. Go over, give him a sub, leave a like and a comment on a video there. Give him a lovey subby. Give him a subby lovey. Very funny stuff. Very funny dude. A very nice man. And a very tall man. So go check out our boy, Matisfaction. Give him a sub. We'll do something kind for someone here at the tail end of the stream. Oh my God, Klaus. Dude, you're hitting me with some throwbacks. Let me give everybody just an idea of what this is. Look at that. Oh, I just love it. I love old shit like this, dude. So it takes a full size 3.5-inch floppy disk. That's instead of an SD card or whatever, an XD card, whatever. It takes a full size fucking floppy disk. That's why it's literally a floppy disk drive with a lens on it. This is so cool, dude. I want one so bad. D3400, I still have one. I still love it, man. It's a great camera. I can't believe you can just buy one of these. I wonder if they work. Pre-owned, good condition. Like how appears to have been very gently used. I did not record video test in it, only powered it up. Does not include battery or charger. Then how did you power it up? This guy's a liar. Dude. I want one so bad. I would have to figure out how to like, can you imagine if I filmed a review with a fucking Mavica on a floppy disk? This video, this whole knife review filmed on floppy disk. That is such a blast from the past, dude. One of my friends growing up, his mom had one of these and brought it everywhere with her in her purse. And would just whip it out and kept like a 10-pack of floppy disks on her. Phew! I'm getting some serious flashbacks to my childhood. That's so cool. I love that. I love that. All right, Matisfaction, what is he at? Go sub to him. He's a good dude. Come on, internet. Don't let me down. I know I'm asking a lot of you. If we got 4 new ones, maybe we can get him to 870. I'll blow you all a kiss. My first digital was a 4 megapixel. Dude, same. Holy shit. Hold on. Same. Polaroid compact digital camera. I think I still have it. Seraphin, I swear to God. It's like a perfect square. Where is it? Where is it? Mine was a perfect square. It was horrible. But I loved it. I got it for my birthday when I was like 12 or 13 maybe. And I dropped it immediately and broke it. So we had to send it back and get a new one. Oh, it's not here. Oh, compact digital camera. When did those come out? Old. I don't know. I don't remember what it was called. It was a perfect square. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. but it was Polaroid branded. I don't know that Polaroid made it. I'm almost positive they didn't. First, I don't know what to search. Yeah, dude, yes, it's like a perfect square. I'm not gonna find it. Oh, it had like, I shit you not, the screen on it was like a postage stamp. It had 3 buttons on it. Fuck. Dude, I need, what year would that have been? Like 2005 maybe? 2006? Like when was that? Oh, fuck. Probably prior to that, man. View all. I gotta find it. I might have to like dig through my collection of cameras to find it. I'll know it as soon as I see it. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Kind of this, stop, is this it? I think that's it. 3.2 megapixel. Yeah, dude, this is the one I had. It was blue and silver. This is it. 3.2 megs, baby. That was my first digital camera right there. Oh my God. Yeah, point and shoots are definitely still a thing. They're actually, a lot of them are really good now. Like the Sony one, but it's expensive. Like it's $1,000. This is it, dude. This was my first digital camera right here. I had a Pikachu Pokemon 35 millimeter as well. It was great. Wow, 3x digital zoom. Oh my God. That's so funny. Man, the nostalgia's hitting me. It's hitting me hard. Yes, dude, Seraphim. Yes, it was this exact camera. This was my first ever digital camera. That's so funny. I thought I was the only human in the world. I loved it so much. Oh, I loved it so much. The whole back plate would like hinge open. It had like, took like 4 double A's. It was great. Oh, it was so great. Perfect square was huge. So sick. Oh, dude, my heart's racing. I'm so excited. Tech nostalgia for me was big. I came of age in a time when tech was like growing up, right? I grew up along with technology. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Love it. It's called the PDC 3070. Hold on. PDC 3070 Polaroid. Can we still buy these? Can I still buy one? Can I buy one on the internet? Please, can I buy one? It's gonna be like $10 or less. There's the user manual. Where is it? Dude, the old printing dock? Whew, that was top of the line. Freaking serial cables. What in God's name is this? I want to start a second channel where I review old ass technology. Lazy Game Reviews. If you guys don't follow LGR on YouTube, you need to. Damn. Yeah, I think they just disintegrated those cameras, man. I don't think they made it this long. I have a really cool old Polaroid. Hold on. I'll show you this. It's pretty cool. Check this thing out. This is old. This is old. Seraphim, you'll get a kick out of this, dude. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that big old monster. Look at this thing. It's huge. It smells like your grandpa's house. So this thing like flips down. I don't know, do I remember how to fold it up? Oh dear. Oh dear. It has like a zoom switch right here that you can, it physically moves the whole control arm here. That thing's so cool, dude. And it folds up like so nice and neat. It's pretty cool. I forget. There you go. So it just folds up like that. And it basically turns into, that folds down like that. And then this closes and it turns into like a little handbag. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, tell me this isn't the coolest shit you've ever seen. I've been meaning to get, Oh no, I forgot. Oh, Mom, Dad. Oh no. I always forget how to open the damn thing. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Well, now I can't open it. I forgot. I used to know how. But it's a hell of a machine. You talk about engineering something. Jesus, man. Oh, there's a lock in here somewhere, dude. It's so crazy. I love it. I just love it so much. How do I open you? I forget. There we go. It's so cool. Tell me this isn't the coolest fucking thing you've ever seen. And I'll fucking give you $1. Yeah, I want to see if... And there's an aperture wheel right here on the little end of it. It's just the coolest damn fucking thing in the world. Let me see if I can open it. So it takes these ridiculous cassettes, man. Right? So the back opens up. And it takes just a whole stack. You just feed it in here. Here's your big cartridge, right? Slap it in, slap it closed. Just the noises this thing makes. But can you imagine, like, all right, everybody, hold on. Let me shred cheese. I need like one of those big flash pans that had like explosive powder in it, so I can take a picture of everybody. But yeah, this is one of my favorites for sure. That's one of my faves. I'm hoping somebody still makes the goods for it. This is probably my most recently used 35. This big old thing. This is an old Canon 35 with a big old hoss of a lens on her. Dust everywhere. Love this thing, dude. Just all the clicky buttons and shit. I love it. It's too cool for school. It's the A1, kind of a timeless Canon 35mm. Fucking crazy. Hello. Fucking nuts. I love it. But I have adapters to use all these old lenses on my current camera, and I use them a lot for photography. This one's really cool too. This little guy. So this was my grandpa's, this was like his family after, the Polaroid was his family vacation camera. But this little thing was the one he got later when my you know, my mom was getting older. And it has a little viewfinder back here, which is hilarious to me. Made in the USA. Made in the USA, dude. A USA made little plastic thing. Probably made out of lead and asbestos, but it is what it is. But it's just literally point and click, and it makes this. Do you hear that? Oh, come on. Click, click. Oh, dude. It's so cool. It's so damn cool. I don't remember how to open this one either. No shit. Are these really just, like, on there? Uh-oh. I don't remember how to open it. Help! Help me, Tom Cruise! It's called the Baby Brownie Special, by the way. Yeah, pocket stuff, a little brownie. Yeah, dude. I can't remember how to open it. I haven't fucked around with it in a long time. I'm pretty sure it's held together by these little clamps on the side here. But I don't want to break it. Oh, I got it. We good. Look at this. So cool. Camera stuff's so cool to me. I love it. Makes me happy. Hello. Hello in there. Hello in there. Shutter slide, lol. Dude, it's so cool. It's about as simple as it gets. The shutter's seen better days. Oh, it makes me so happy. I love that this is American made. I didn't realize that. So cool. But yeah, dude, perfect little vacation cam. Yeah, I got it. I got it, pocket stuff. Check out your IGDMs. Just sent you something you'll love from a 16-year-old maker in Canada. Oh, you did. Hold on. We went down a big camera rabbit hole, sorry. But I am getting ready to wrap this up. Ooh. From how old is this kid? What? Have you guys seen this shit? How you doing? Walu XL001. Wow. Why don't I follow this? This kid's 18. Ian Coates, just me holding the big with like a knife in my teeth, and I'll take the picture on one of my old 35 millimeters. Problem solved. Hell yeah. Very cool. I want to see other stuff. Oh, ooh, go take me there. This one? Oh yeah. That's very Sparrow-esque. Nice. Maybe next stream we'll talk about pocket PCs and PDAs. This is gorgeous too. How have I never heard of this? That boy's doing some damn good work. I would love to see any one of those as a production model. Those are gorgeous. Beauteous. Cool. Well, if you haven't already, check out Triple Stripe Knives. And be sure to sub to Mattisfaction. We'll do a final check and then we'll wrap this up. Because I'm hungry and I really gotta pee. He's like 17. 867. Well, if you guys get a chance, go over, check out Mattisfaction. He's a good dude. Makes quality content. Makes quality content. As for me, I have a lot of videos to edit, and I have food to eat. And I have to unbox this thing that Bastion sent me. I think it's Bastion. Yeah, Bastion sent me something. And I have to film the installation of those buck nasty carbon fiber scales for the 940. But always a pleasure. Dude, I would love to get LGR on stream and just nerd out with him. I love lazy game reviews. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels. Jesse Lee, everybody, all my channel members, all my mods, thank you guys so much. You're all amazing. Thank you to everybody that donated. Couldn't do it without you. Literally the donations and the channel memberships and the Patreon members as well is what makes the world go round around here. So thank you so much. That's it from me. There will be plenty of new videos up for channel members here in the next couple days. Unboxing this, unboxing a whole bunch of stuff, actually, and maybe even a few reviews, if you're lucky, as well as a bunch of a bunch of knives at a time. I'm gonna do all my Blade Show knife purchases, a big video for that. I'm gonna do, I need to respond to Neves' tag video that he tagged me in like a month and a half ago. But blessings be upon you all. Dave, thanks so much for stopping in, dude. Awesome to see you doing well. And until next time, thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'm hungry, sweetheart. Okay, I need you to, we're just gonna sit here and just stare at each other for the rest of the day. I'm busy and I'm hungry. I need you to